Rude.
It's facts, though.
Matty Ice.
It's facts, though.
On this on record, Matty Ice is a bitch.
Good.
That's the beginning? That's how it's starting? Already? They're fighting?
Salt in the motherfucking air.
You know?
It's like that Pepsi commercial.
Chin chin.
Cheers.
It's like that Pepsi commercial where they go,
The one where Kendall Jenner stops racism and war with a Pepsi?
That was Titus.
Is that a real one?
Yeah, dude. Really
Dude, we need to send her ass to fucking Palestine with a Coke and just start cracking that shit.
With a Coke instead of Pepsi.
Or whatever, but yeah, some Pepsi. Oh, no, dude.
Let's just try round 2.
I found something out. If you go to the gas station, there's yellow caps on the Coke right now. It's because they're kosher for Passover.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, I just found that out today. It means that it's like real sugar Cokes, like the Mexican ones.
It has a yellow cap?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That does more than those
don't know.
losers on the
I looked it up
overpass
today.
with the sign
I don't know,
that
though.
I saw today.
That makes me nervous because that reminds me of a time where they used to make them wear colors to identify them and stuff, you know? Like now in public, it's like if you have a yellow cap Coke, it's like...
Yeah, I was going to check when we get back at the gas
Yeah.
station. I forgot.
It's just the modern way
Yeah, it says it's certified kosher for Passover, which means it has sugar instead of corn syrup. So that means we can get the good Mexican Cokes right now.
You know what, though? I bet they wouldn't do it on the Diet Cokes because that's what everyone actually drinks. You know? They can be political without being too political. Is that fucking stupid to say? I'm stupid.
Why do you say that? It's not a stupid thing to say. It's funny. Some girl somewhere is laughing. Ha ha ha. Definitely not a guy. No guy.
Someone's knocking at your door.
Somebody knocked?
Someone's here.
Somebody really knocked?
Someone's inside your hallway right now as you speak.
No, no one's inside, but somebody really knocked.
I just heard him say Garrett.
No, you didn't.
Someone just coughed in there now.
Stop.
Go check.
Do I really have to go to the door? Is somebody at the door?
Almost positive.
I
now
feel
you-
like
now I
I
feel
may
like
have
you're
heard a
trolling me.
knock.
Okay. Go look. If I'm right, what do I get?
Good. That means we can cut everything that I said so far out.
At this moment, I went to check the door, and there was no one there. I wondered, was this all a ploy? Or was this a haunting? This was all a trick.
No, I definitely. That's funny though, but I swear someone said Garrett. They knocked on your door. That's weird. Huh.
Go.
I'll wait and see. Someone's gonna text you. Where's your phone at? Uncharged. All right, let's wait and see.
It's right there.
Come here, you little angel.
Well, you can just leave him in here until he's caused the problem. Make sure he doesn't pee on anything.
I'm watching you. He's really into your foot.
Smells like Stella.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
he
why.
loves Stella.
He really likes strong smells that are usually bad.
You should have brought
Sure,
her.
I did also mow the lawn earlier, so that makes sense.
Nice.
Smell.
He's all up in that.
All right, so, baby, are you familiar with what smelling salts are?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Oh, I don't want to hit them. I
I've
haven't
been
opened them in a
around
long
the
time.
block.
You go first. I haven't used those ones in a while. I closed
Atomic Redline Rhino smelling
I closed the
salts.
lid on them. After I used them the first time.
Are there like levels, like how Salvia had levels? Like, did you buy the most intense ones?
Well, those ones aren't like the crack ones that usually I get. You crack them.
It says, we cannot stress this enough. Atomic Rhino Redline is extremely strong. Keep away from face unless you are a rhino. Feel the horn. Because that makes me mad because I would have been safe about it, but now it's like I am a motherfucking rhino.
Oh,
so.
wow.
They're
But I've never
challenging.
done these. I feel a little like a little
I
pitter
would.
patter in my
Last
fucking...
time I opened them, they were so strong, and I haven't opened them since. So I don't know if they've died down since then when I first opened them, or if they're just as strong.
It
But
says don't open in confined spaces.
I know, dude. They're
It's pretty
insanely strong.
confined, dude.
I hope I do it and I throw like an actual fit, like I start crying.
one time I hit one so hard that it made me throw up instantly afterwards. Like I just cracked it, it was like straight to the nose, and I had to puke afterwards. So just so you know, they're pretty fucking strong.
That would be so funny.
Just start one Garrett.
Should just
stay
like
away.
baby
Look this
barf
up,
on
make
the
sure
table.
This is safe, and then I'll do it as long as it's safe.
Just don't do this. Don't go. Just hold it by
Smart.
your nose. Just
Do a
let
little
it
bump.
naturally go in there. Yeah, don't huff it in or breathe it in, because then you die.
Yeah, it says they're safe. So what's the worst that could happen?
Nothing. It just really fucking hurts for a
It
second.
hurts.
Sometimes you take too big of a whiff. Just whiff. Oh, you did it too
Waft.
big. You
Waft.
did it too big. You didn't do a waft.
Waft.
Oh, he's awake now.
Oh my god, you know what that feels like? Have you ever like almost drowned? No, I'm not kidding. You know when it...
Oh, I can smell them. I can smell them in here.
Oh my gosh,
That's
dude.
not-
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, you're so far away.
They definitely lost a lot of their power because before this shit, I couldn't even open it and hold
My
it like
eyes
this
are
without
watering,
everything.
bro.
This has definitely gone down a lot since I bought them because I only used them that one time. Because usually I get the packets, but I accidentally got the gel ones instead, and they were too strong last time, so I just put them on the shelf and
So
left
it's
them
like
closed for a while.
gummies in there?
It says no
It's
need to
gel.
shake, brother. No need to
You
shake.
do gotta shake it.
Oh, dude,
Yep.
no, don't do it, baby.
Ew, it smells like cat piss.
Oh.
It's like straight ammonia. That's
I
disgusting.
did up right in it, and like my nose is watering.
That's so gross.
Ugh.
It's literally huffing a litter
Oh,
box.
whoa. Oh, wow. I feel awake now, though.
I want to be awake.
You know,
Not-
that, you know that ammonia is in cat piss. So
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
Ew.
god.
Ugh.
Oh, it's not as good as the Reason Cox.
I need to fucking that shit was fun. This was, I get how I could bring that back from a
That is
knockout.
gross that it is like cat piss,
I want
but
to blow
good
my
for you.
nose
it
now.
does wake you up a little.
Ah, it's yummy.
I want to do the other nostril.
Oh, you gotta even it out?
Oh fuck.
Ew, you guys are so...
I need to go online and get the...
Oh.
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 I need to get the...
Dude, I feel like I
crack
want to
package.
be in church doing gospel right now. Like I feel the spirit of God in me.
I need to buy some of the ones
Holy
that...
shit, dude.
I need to get the ones that I had before that used the little packages you crack. Remember those? Those are way better.
Man, I need to blow my nose after that. That shit is potent.
Let's see if they...
Good
Right.
lord. Let me balance it out with a vape now. This is what they call gateway smelling salts.
You're not supposed to vape. It's bad for you.
Oh my gosh, bro.
It's good, huh? Gives you a nice little tear down your eye.
That was fun. I was a little nervous at first, but I'm glad I did it. Oh,
No, they've
man.
definitely... Before they were probably about, I'd say honestly, like 10 times stronger than that. Like I couldn't even hold them close without it. Like I'm smelling it, it just fucked me up. I had to go lay down for a little bit. They were so strong, but I think since I opened them, it's like starting to lose its.
Well, dude, I put my nose right on it, and it felt like a vortex of like sting went just like in my soul. Like if
Gross.
it's hard to describe, but it really starts. It starts to crescendo. You know, like once you feel it, it's like oh, and then it's like wah, and it just grows. And it's a battle. It's a fight.
You go vibrato and you're speaking
It's a
voice
battle.
about
Yeah, it really is.
You
know?
gotta hit someone with that one, they'll black down and see if they wake up.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna bring those with me whenever I go
Bum.
drinking.
Yeah,
Every
no.
time I feel like I've had one
That's
too
why I
many,
like to
just
get the,
fucking.
that's why I like to get the little
Fuck cocaine, dude.
I
Who
like to get
needs
the little
that shit?
packet ones you carry around because then you can just crack it and just go woo, and then you got
Fentanyl got you
Oh,
down.
Lord.
Do I have something for you? You know.
Do the
Smelling
ones you
salts.
crack smell the same way?
Yeah, but they're not quite as strong as the gel ones.
Oh, that one was wicked. Is that gel?
Yeah, that one's gel, but they're just
Oh.
you can't carry them around in your pocket like that all day.
Why not?
I mean, you could, but it's just it's hard. Let's see. I wonder if I
Dude,
get
that was an aroma. You know, like sometimes an aroma smacks you in the face.
It's yummy. I can still smell it in the room too.
I bet,
Yummy.
baby. I bet Ryan would love these.
Yeah, we should buy him some.
Matt, I think you met my friend Ryan, but he's one of my best friends in the world. We've known each other for a long time, and when we started working together back home in Iowa at a fancy restaurant, it was like only 4 cooks in the entire restaurant. It was like a small team, but it was a fine dining steakhouse.
Yep.
And one day I pulled out this soup out of the fridge, and I smelled it, and it was like an older soup, and I was like, oh, like you know that like
Yeah.
sour, like
yeah.
oh, I was like, oh gosh, and I go, and he's like, no, like let me smell it, and when he says that to me, I'm like, no, like it's bad, like I don't need a second opinion, but he was like, let me smell it, and I'm like, you don't want to smell it, bro, it smells bad, and he was like, come here for a second, and he like pulls me aside, and he goes, bro, I smell things. Like he's telling me his whole like spiel about how he has an intense like
Palate,
love
yeah.
of really intense smells like fucking nut sweat and rotten
he likes
chicken
nasty,
and
nasty.
yeah.
women, huh?
So because I'm like, bro, don't smell the soup. It smells terrible. And he's like, I like that. You know,
Did you let him eat it?
He didn't eat it. No, he just wanted to smell it.
Dude, during COVID times, if I owned a restaurant, what I would have done is I would have just given the bad food to people, and I would have gotten rid of it that way because they can't smell it or can't taste it anyway. So just be like, yeah, here's your dinner. Just give them the old food.
Foul.
Then if they get sick, you'd be like, well, you have COVID. That's probably why you're sick. I would have just done that to get rid of it all.
That's CEO behavior.
Yeah, I know exactly. How do you think you get to the top?
You fucking socio.
We starting this soon?
Yeah, whenever you feel like it. I'm awake.
I thought it's been happening.
Yeah, it has, Michelle. What's
No.
happening on your phone?
I'm
Hold open.
texting Sheridan a picture of it because the inside of it is just like red goo, but with like some
I didn't even look in it. Let me
cotton
look
in
at
it, and
Looks
it
like
just
some
it looks like
placenta,
it's just
baby.
like a gross tampon in it.
Looks like a placenta.
That's what I'm sending to share.
I wonder if I
Yeah.
can show the camera.
So that bottle used to be the completely full too when I first got it. Like it was completely full. So as it gets older, it just starts to get less and less and less.
Oh my, that looks like a Stanley Cooper.
Because it like
movie.
it just becomes like a gas and dissolves. I think.
It's like oxidized. There's like parts of it that are.
Yeah, but that used to be a full bottle. So I think when you open it, like the gas escapes, and that's how it
Oh my gosh.
gets less.
My nose is still running. I can't go B to B. Should I?
Yeah, do it.
I smell it right now. I got it on my finger, dude. I don't think it'll ever come off.
Oh, it really gets you. It really does.
It says don't open it in a small
Because I
room.
remember
I'm like,
in
"Ah,
grade school.
Let
In
her
grade
rip.
school, they told you to waft ammonia because it would burn. So I remember I
Why?
smelled it straight on to be like, what are they talking about? And it was like,
You got any bleach, bro? Let's pour it in there and make us a nice little mustard.
Bro.
A
Mustard.
gas.
Why would they ever tell children to waft ammonia? I don't believe you.
Because it was science class.
Oh, heard that.
They were teaching us that some smells are like intense. I actually knew a kid I went to school with died from cleaning his bathroom.
Dumb.
with
My mom would
bleach
always
and
tell me how
ammonia.
dumb people died that
Really?
way. Yeah, because you mix
Yeah.
it with ammonia and it
It's
makes
really
like mustard
sad.
gas.
That's crazy.
It's
I mean,
actually dangerous because if you don't know and you're just cleaning,
Yeah.
one
I
bottle's
think
got
about
ammonia,
that.
in it, one of the bottles got bleach in it.
I didn't know that it was specifically like that combination, but I think about it every time I clean the bathroom because I'll just shoot whatever we have around. You know?
I get scared just from cleaning with bleach. I start to be like, I can't breathe.
But I also love the smell of bleach so much. It makes me think of the first day of second grade.
You love the smell of
What was
bleach.
happening in
Yeah,
your
I
first day of
do.
second grade? Who'd you
It
meet
was
that
just
day?
a new school, and the whole place, the whole
Just met a
building was
boy.
like freshly clean, and it smelled like bleach, and it smelled like a chlorine pool.
Some kid wore bleach cologne and she's had a fetish ever since.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
What it is.
from second grade.
Did you want to hear something fucked up? I've been looking at like looking for houses lately, and there was this one that I saw that popped up a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, why is this house so undervalued compared to the houses that are around it? So I sent it to my realtor, and I was like, bet you the foundation's fucked up, huh? And he was like, let me pull the info for you. So he pulled it all, and he's like, no foundation issues. And then he like then he did some more research, and he looked into it. Said some guy died in it. So we're like, oh shit. And I was like, he's like, looks like some family inherited it and they're just trying to get rid of it. And I was like, oh, well, people die every day. I'll check it out.
Dude,
So we went to go look at it because it's like $100,000 undervalued. We go and look at it and there's like nothing wrong with the house. And we're like, still doesn't make sense why it's so undervalued because like old people die all the time, right?
Right.
And I was like, it's such a nice place. They put a bunch of renovations into it. Why is it so low? And while we're inside the house, we're looking it up. And I can't find anything about it. I look up the guy. It comes up like an old black man. And I was like, doesn't seem like this is the right guy. Like, because we saw the guy who died there. I look up the house address. Turns out that as soon as I look it up, it comes up with a KXAN article. And I click the article, and it says that the guy that lived there before, he came home one day from work. He shot his wife, then shot his 6-year-old son there, and then killed himself inside that
I
house.
actually heard about that
and
story.
that's why it's so undervalued.
I
It was
actually heard about that
It's like
story.
October 2021.
Yeah.
So it literally is. It's a double murder Suey house.
That
Yeah.
is a lot of dark.
Yeah.
It's a lot of darkness. My
Wasn't-
realtor's like, you want it? I was like, I don't know. I kind of like the story. It's murder.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like
Murder manor.
That wouldn't phase him at all.
It doesn't faze me at all. That's what he told me. He's like, you be the one.
wouldn't feel creepy at
he'd be
all.
like,
in
you'd be
there.
the
He
one
wouldn't
guy
feel
for it.
like, Matt is a fucking sociopath.
Plus,
I'm
I don't
saying
believe.
it
I don't
since
believe
day
in.
one.
I don't believe in religion or ghosts or anything. So it's
Yeah.
fine for me.
He wouldn't be afraid of that at all.
at all
The only
until
thing
you got.
The only thing
actually
that made me
into
feel a
it.
little bit bad about it, I don't care if the dad killed himself or the dad killed his wife, but the whole little kid thing is where it kind of gets a bit tough. But I was like, I don't know, that was a great deal on a house.
Well, even like, you know, when
And,
family dies in a house, it's still like weird, but it's not like I wouldn't not go to the house anymore, like in a fear.
Yeah.
you
Plus,
know?
it's like, I mean, the homicide team did have to clean it up.
Well,
so.
yeah, and maybe if like you were on a bag of shrooms in your house, you're like, all right, I'm kind of starting to freak
I'm
out
just
now.
gonna,
But
I gotta make sure someone else checks out the attic first, because that's where the demons live if they're there.
Oh my god, yeah, living there alone? No.
you think that the people would clean up, but they don't always clean up.
They did.
Like,
They put it like $80,000 of renovation in there so that
Yeah.
they could sell it. But I was like, well, I have to have them check out the attic first, because if there's demons there, that's where they're hiding.
have you seen Hereditary?
Yeah.
There's
fucked up
bodies in the
thing-
attic.
That's the fucked up thing, is that there's a little kid, so that's what makes it like a scary movie.
Yeah.
But I was saying,
You're gonna just start seeing a bunch of flies one day. And
I've
you're like,
never-
what the fuck's
I've
in the
never seen
attic?
I've never seen a movie that was scary. I've never seen a scary movie that's ever scared me before. And I was saying the other day, I was like, dude, if I watch a scary movie in that house, then it would really hit, because then anytime I hear like a creak, I'd be like, that's.
Are you afraid of scary movies?
No, not at all.
Because I'm not.
I can't
I'm
find
not.
any that are scary, but I figured if I watch a scary movie in that house, then I might finally find one that's scary.
Yeah, dude, by yourself.
That'd be sick.
Well, I think
Ugh.
it's going to be an expensive experiment, but I think you should buy the house.
You're Isaiah.
I did.
Please move in.
I want to tell you the story first. Remember I told you? Yeah, I already did.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was filling out. I have to go meet the inspector tomorrow and do all the
Wait, are
documents.
you
but
serious?
yeah, Murder Manor.
No way.
I'm gonna have a sick Halloween party this year.
Oh my god.
Dude, yeah.
And guess
if
what?
you really did buy it, then yeah.
The people died in October. That's the month they died in. So it's gonna make the
Oh,
Halloween
can
party
I help
even
you plan
scarier.
that party? I will. Let's host a joint party. We'll do DJ setups and everything, but we'll do a spooky part of it too.
I'm gonna get the newspaper article printed out too, so everyone knows what happened
Yeah,
there.
let's.
Put that at the
How
front
about
door.
this? You be the dad,
It's
she
not a
be the
murder
mom,
house,
and I'll
it's a
be the
murder
little
home.
kid. That's what we'll dress up as.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Pretty good
That's-
idea, right? In the house. Is
Yeah.
that fucked? Is that too fucked? In the
pretty
fucking
funny.
house?
It's only fucked up for the
It's
neighbors.
kind of
that
insensitive to
live
the
next by.
families, but I keep forgetting that like
It happened like
3
last
people.
year.
It happened 3 years ago. They've had enough time.
I'm like, oh, like yeah, that's good. That's good meme. You know, it's like, oh shit.
I only
people
want it
died.
because it's kind of a funny joke. It's a fun bit.
I mean,
I mean, it's a good bet.
I
It's
just,
a good bet.
I don't know. My realtor already told me he's gonna order me a doormat. Says it's not a murder house, it's a murder home.
that's good.
Hang out the front door.
Man, I mean, honestly, dude, like people die. Yeah, murder is fucked up. Like, you know, Japanese horror. A lot of Japanese horror is based on the energy staying. That's where like the Ring and like Ju-on, The Grudge. You know The Grudge?
Yeah.
The original one's Ju-on, and that's what it's based off of. Is this house houses this evil energy because of the heinous like emotions these people felt as they died. So there's like this lingering essence because it was such a powerful
I
emotion.
told him I don't want anyone living with me, but I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to find one roommate to live with me just so I'm not there
Well,
alone.
what you're gonna have to do is get a girlfriend, but you can't tell her
No, I can't. I'm not gonna tell anyone.
You will be undateable if you tell.
My
girls
mom was
that
like,
you're-
Yeah.
my mom was like, you need to get a priest to bless it. I'm like, that's not gonna do shit. One, I don't believe in
think-
religion, but two, what is
Yeah,
his
dude.
old ass gonna do?
what you need to do is like murder some murderers in the house to
He's
like
gonna be like
avenge. You
that
know?
old man's gonna be like the old priest gonna be like, I heard there was a kid here. Where is he?
Dude,
You should just like do some
His-
mushrooms in there before you like close.
that is next level though. Like a kid's like priest is even fondling ghost kids. It's just
Where's he
so
at?
sweet. They can't help.
I gotta summon the
themselves,
kid.
you know?
I gotta summon the kid. I heard he
Even
was
the
hot before
bloody
he died.
ghost kid. You know.
You said there's a hot 6-year-old boy
They-
here? Well, I didn't say that. You said that, sir.
Well, what do you think is worse, having a house with murder in it or a house where a priest diddled a ghost kid in it?
Probably the priest part, because like my realtor was telling me, he was like, well, there's not a lot of crime in this neighborhood, and the only crime that could have happened kind of took care of itself, so you're good now. And I was like, you make a good point. I was like, everything's good now. The neighborhood's
Dude,
all
is your
cleaned up.
realtor like your best friend? Like he's
Yeah,
so
one of
casual.
the-
He's
one
like,
of the-
yeah, people
well, he's one of the
died,
first guys
but-
I met when I moved here, so
Fair.
That's amazing.
It's funny. At least the crime is self-contained within the murder
that's
house.
what I'm saying.
We're gonna have to just start
But
calling
if
it the
I go
Maddie
missing,
house.
if I kill myself, then there's definitely a haunted place.
Yeah, dude. Don't worry. I'll tell everybody. I'll be like, Matt was the least paranormal guy. Like, you know.
I'm gonna be taking a shower. I'm gonna start hearing creaks and stuff. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna shower with a gun in my shower, and my Glock just right there in the shower. I'm gonna be every time I go to bed. I'm gonna have it under my pillow.
Yeah, the
Just to be
paranoia
safe.
is gonna kill you.
Nah, I'm gonna shoot some
It's
ghosts.
gonna be an accident, but
If I see a kid in the hallway, I'm not looking twice. I'm pulling the trigger.
I'm not thinking twice.
Someone's neighborhood kid. Some neighborhood kid snuck into my house in the middle of the night. Sucks with their parents next because that kid's going down.
This is Texas.
I'm not risking it.
That's crazy because my brother, when we were kids, he was like 5 and he wandered across the street into a neighbor's house, and like Sheila's like, "What the fuck's this kid doing in my house?"
Dude,
So God forbid.
the scariest thing is like when we got there, we were like, oh, all the carpet's brand new. Oh wow, all the walls are painted. And then I was like, why aren't there any blinds on this house? And I realized it's like, oh, they had to redo everything because the blinds probably had blood on it.
Yeah.
The floor definitely had blood on
Oh,
it.
splatter, bro.
It splattered everywhere.
Well, did you know the murder
Just
weapon?
paint over that. Yeah, you shot him. That's what I'm saying.
Like just.
And then himself, yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Was there any backstory?
I think they were getting divorced or something, and he came home all crazy. From what we could tell from the documents we looked up.
Damn. What was it? What, from the documents we
Yeah,
looked up?
because we
He's
looked
like-
them up online, and it said that they were going through divorce, and I was like, oh shit.
We were talking about that earlier. How
Oh.
like when men are in a bad mood, there's just kind of like no taking them out of it.
And then suddenly, the camera mysteriously goes out. Was this due to the incompetence of the producer, or is the plot thickening?
Murder suey is one thing, but double murder suey.
Double murder
tough.
suey with a
Suey.
child. You know, that's heavy. That's
Yeah.
pretty heavy.
But
And it's gonna be your home.
I
where
know.
you're-
I can't wait.
You raise your little
If I see Stella,
bundle of
if
joy.
I see Stella or Tucker just looking, if I see Stella or Tucker just looking in the corner and there's nothing there, I'm gonna be like, oh shit.
You're like, I have to
Nah,
sell.
Dude, Stella's gonna know.
That's what I'm gonna
She's
have.
know.
I'm gonna paint it, repaint everything so it's nice and bright and there's lots of lights and stuff in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep with a nightlight on.
You could turn it if you don't want to live there, you could turn it into like a business. We can make it like an actual haunted
Haunted
house.
house?
Yeah, like a little museum or something.
Just rent it out to us for real cheap. It's all good. We'll take it off your hands.
Yeah,
you
dude, I'll live
know,
with ghosts.
You know.
I don't give a shit.
Nah, Garrett doesn't. He
They're
doesn't like
great.
driving.
Do you
Tenants.
actually? So I know you don't, but do you actually believe in ghosts?
I've never actually.
No, me neither. But I'm a man of science, and I
I think
can
it's fun.
I can see. I look at energy as like quantum, and if quantum means anything can happen at any moment. And so if there's like all this crazy quantum energy, where some guy just shows up and fucking murders his whole family, that area of the world is maybe gonna have some weirdness to it lingering on. You know,
I'm gonna look up what are they called? EKG meters?
I could look it up.
What are those called? The
Yeah,
what are
I
they
think
called?
it's EKG.
Ghostbuster sticks.
No, the things that hunt ghost hunting.
Yeah,
I think
EKGs.
I love hearing ghost stories, but
I'm gonna buy one on Amazon. Hunt
An
for some ghosts.
electrocardiogram.
Ghost off 64.90, bro. I can buy one online just to go hunting for ghosts.
I bet you could find
I
one
should
on
do that.
Shein
But it's
for
just electrical
$12.
signals, so it's not like
I know, but
why-
that's what they use in all the Ghostbuster movies, right? Or
But
the,
all that shit's
the ghost
fake.
hunting shows. I know, but I'm gonna bust one out and see if I see anything.
What we should do is invite Satanists over and have them murder people in it and
No.
see if it's like something happens. You
I
know?
think both of you guys are the type to not trust doing a Ouija board with. I think both of you.
Oh, I
would
already
move
told them.
it.
I said the first thing I'm gonna do the first
would
time there is
never.
play a Ouija board.
I would
inside the
never
house.
move it.
Matty Ice would for sure move the
Well,
Ouija
you could
board.
see his little muscles twitching and shit. I'd
Yeah.
call his ass out right away. Like,
Yeah, well, yeah.
Matt, that's your fat hand.
It's
fucking
not. It's
moving
not
the
real
shit.
anyways.
I would
so it's
never-
like it's not real anyway. So you have to move it. That's where the fun comes from.
Maybe it would
Exactly.
be me though. Maybe if
The
I was.
sucker is the one who's like, it's just nobody move it.
Let's see. This
Then
one has
it'll do it
this one has
itself."
4.5 stars on Amazon. Let's see if it's good reviews. People are like, I didn't find any ghosts with this thing. Let's see.
Wait, how do we always end up on Amazon reviews, Matt?
I don't know. Oh, this lady has a Ouija board in the photo, and she gave it 4.5 stars.
Can I look up the house?
She says it decreases the ghost.
Yeah, they can't see it on the camera.
Can I look up the house? Can you text me the address?
Yeah.
I want to see what it looks like.
Let's see if we can find it.
You bought it. It's yours. How do you not afford it?
Well, I haven't closed yet. What if the guy tomorrow goes, there's too many ghosts in there? I go, oh, okay, well.
He's gonna say today's not a good day. The ghosts are acting up.
He's gonna be like, I found a body up in the attic. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna say no on that.
That's what that smell was. I thought.
Still 100K undervalue.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Money talks,
Worth
dude.
it.
Money talks.
Wow.
It is worth it though. Ghosts are not real, and that's a good deal.
Let me just go to my.
And it sounds like everything's brand new in the fucking house.
I know,
Like,
that's what I said too.
Ghosts
Wow.
absorb mostly in the carpet, and if the carpet is taken out, then I think you're GTT.
mostly nice neighborhood, except for that one thing.
I know. The only thing that's gonna be funny is when the neighbors gonna be funny looks. Like, oh, you moved in the murder house.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
they're either gonna look at you like a sucker, or they're gonna look at you like you're a fucking psycho. And
You should just
Or they're
wave
gonna
like,
be like-
way too much.
or they're
you
gonna-
should eat it up, bro. You
Be
should
way
like leave
too
your blinds
friendly.
open and do weird shit and just like walk around.
I'm gonna act
all
like
strange.
I don't know what happened.
Get some
there for
big
the first
blue
couple months.
vats like Dahmer, you know. Get those big
No,
blue
I'm
barrels.
gonna act like I have no
Just
clue.
leave 'em
I'm
sitting
gonna act like I
around.
have no clue what happened there for the first few months. When people come by, I'm like, "What happened there?" And I'm like, "You know what happened?" I'm like, "No." Then they're gonna tell me, I'm like, "What? My realtor never told me that."
You should play
What
on
do
that,
you mean?
but you should lead into it by being like, yeah, some weird shit has been happening.
Oh, I
Like, you know what I
should.
mean?
I
Like,
should fuck with people.
like they're all like, so, and you're like, I don't get it. What's the joke? And they're like, never mind.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you're just like, yeah, the strangest shit the other day. I saw this little kid run around with a big fucking gunshot in his head.
No, I gotta be like, gotta start like, yeah, the light. I think I need to call. You guys know a good electrician? Because sometimes the lights just start flickering in there in the middle of the night. I don't understand why. It must be a circuit or
I
something.
hear screams of like a wife and child,
And
and then
then-
an angry man
No.
going.
No, I was like, I hear a young kid like crying. Do you guys have kids next door to the next door neighbor? You had your kids up last night, like midnight. Just were they crying?
You
or
would
something?
eat that shit up. You would love it. You'd
Oh,
be like,
shit.
yeah, it was so strange. And they're like,
Yeah. I had
You
never
know, like-
experienced sleep paralysis until
Yeah, it's really
now.
weird. Some random mirror just like cracked in my bathroom last night. It must just be because
Bro.
of like the pressure or something.
have you ever experienced
Pipes,
sleep
you know?
paralysis?
Yeah, I get it a lot.
It's fucking scary, right?
It's not scary anymore for me.
Well, I know, but okay, so
I used to get it a lot, but now
I'll give you some of my experiences with it, but I want to hear about like what does it do to you?
Now
How does it affect you?
Now I've noticed that I know when I can get it. So if I'm really tired and I try and take a nap somewhere, like if I'm really tired, I haven't slept, and then I go and try and take a nap like in an unfamiliar place or something like a couch or something like that, that'll really give it to me for some reason. Or if I'm just like dead tired and I go to bed like that, a lot of times I get it then. And I just wake up, like, can't move at all, right? But usually I can move, like, just my pinky. Like, I'm completely awake, but I can only move, like, a pinky or something. So then I have to start really small like that. And I can usually start to move my hand a little bit. And I can move it a little bit more and more. Or, like, it'll start with my toe. And I can start moving, like, my ankle like that. And eventually, I can, like, roll over. And, like, usually I fall off the bed or something. And once that happens, that'll wake me up. But I have to be able to, like...
Besides the paralysis part, do you see things?
I used to...
Do you experience... Because I experienced nightmares with my eyes open.
I used to have crazy-ass nightmares.
When sleep paralysis happens to me, not only can I not fucking move, but I'm still dreaming, but I don't know I'm dreaming because I'm awake. Like, my eyes are fucking open. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you see your bedroom... and you can't move and you're still seeing like beings and shit, like it's like, dude, it's only happened to me about like 4 or 5 times in my life. But I fucking remember them and they are terrifying.
I used to get that too, and I used to literally see, like, I could have swore there was like something sitting on my, like a big black shape sitting on me. But then I started to get so much that I almost like I trained myself to realize when I have it now. So now when I get it, I know I'm having sleep paralysis, so I can kind of be alert. But I had one like maybe 2 months ago that was really
instead of like lucid dreaming, you're like lucid sleep paralysis.
Yeah, pretty much that's what it's like now.
That
but
sounds terrible.
I had one the other night that was so fucking weird. And I kept trying to wake up, and it just like I kept waking up, but then I was still like dreaming. And I kept waking up. It was like Inception. It was so weird. I kept waking up, but I was still like in a dream and stuff. And like I just couldn't wake up all the way and get myself out of bed to finally like go turn on the light. And after like 20 minutes of trying, I finally was able to get up, and I just had to get up and walk around and stuff for a while. But it was like I haven't had that in a long time, and this one the other night I've never like.
I'll tell you a
2
story.
Months ago, but
you want to hear a story?
Never had it like this in a long time.
That's the worst time I've ever had it. That's how it was.
Yeah.
I'll tell the story. Basically, I was living in Chicago, and we were upstairs of a 2-apartment like house, and so our back before you walk in our apartment door, there was like a staircase with like a door in the backyard, and so my bedroom window was right. That staircase was right outside it. And I had fucked my knee up so bad. Like, we were riding those scooters in Chicago, like, drunk one night. And I fucking, it shut off at, like, 9 because they had, like, a hard shut off. And so it stopped moving while we were flying down the street. And I, like, fell and smashed my fucking knee. And so my knee was busted. And it was, like, the day after or, like, the night of. But and it's like you said, when you go to bed in a weird spot, you know, it's almost like that's when it would happen to me too. And so I had to have my leg elevated, and so I think that was the weird spot that caused it. But bro, fucking crazy. It was like I was laying there, and the window is right here, and I wake up and I can't move, and I hear psst, hey. And it was like
I've heard some whisperings
bone
like that too.
chilling. I just got goosebumps. My entire body went chillingly cold, and I was like, the devil is outside. Like, in my dream world, I was like, that's the fucking devil. It was like Insidious shit, and I couldn't fucking move, and I was so fucking scared. And he, hey, like trying to like get my attention, but I couldn't fucking move. And then finally, it was like I like woke up again, and I realized, bro, it was a fucking robber. Like, a robber was breaking in my window. And so I was like...
whispering to someone?
So, no, he was trying to see if I was awake because he was breaking in, and I was right fucking there. And so I was like, oh, my God, there's a fucking robber. Like, I have chills again. I'm getting chills. But so I'm like laying sideways like this in bed, and I realized the gravity of the situation. Our house is being broken into because I was dreaming, and I just woke up. So I was like, this is no longer the dream. I'm awake. Mm-hmm. And so finally, I fucking... like, you know what I mean, when you finally can move, and I like got a little wiggle in my hand, and I fucking jumped out of bed, and I started running through my apartment, and it's like this long hallway type apartment, and I'm screaming at my buddy Sherm. I was like, Sherm, they're breaking in, Sherm, they're breaking in. And I'm like fucking pounding on his door, and I grabbed a knife off the counter, and 3 of them bust in our back door, and they come running up to me, and as soon as I plunge the knife into the guy and I feel my hand touch his stomach, I woke up, but I was exactly where I was in the house without a knife in my hand, right outside Brandon's door, and he's opening it like, what the fuck is going on, bro? That's and weird. I was like, and then my knee just went, You know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, because I was running on it, bro.
Yeah.
Like after I fucked it up. And so it was like a dream within a dream within a
Yeah, I've
dream.
had
And
that.
it was like, dude, he still to this day, he'll joke with me, like, he'll just be like, stay. And it'll just like send like,
But you know what's weird about
shivers
that
through
is
my
that
body.
I've had it when I've had sleep paralysis where I have heard the same thing where I've heard like voices and stuff, and then I finally can get myself to wake up. There's nothing there, but you hear stuff and you're like, what the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, dude. It was
But,
like 2 a.m. and I called people. Like I was like, I
The
just
first
had
time-
like I can't like
the first time I
that
had
was
it, I
the
know where I
scariest
was
I've
at.
ever been.
First time I had it, I know it was 2017. We were coming back. We were going to New Orleans or coming back from New Orleans for that music festival. I got in the back of the car or something, and I remember I was awake and I could see everything, all the billboards passing us by, but I couldn't move at all for like half an hour. And finally, I just had to keep doing this, like twitch my neck. And
Yeah.
I finally was able to wake up.
I've
But
had
that
that
time.
too,
I was
dude.
completely awake. That was the first time ever. But that one I had 2 months ago was pretty wild. But
Yeah, mine are always like nightmares. Like
Yeah.
they're very. I've
They're
had the
usually
ones
pretty
where you
bad,
just
like,
can't move,
yeah.
and that's one thing. But when you're actually experiencing like a nightmare while you can't move, that shit's
But
so scary.
that time I got it like 2 months ago was the first time I had it in almost a year because I know what gives it to me, so I try to avoid it.
Well, sometimes she'll have to like wake me up because I'll be like, like like I'm like not moving. I'm yelling, and she'll just like shake me awake, and I'll be like, thank you, because I couldn't fucking move,
Yeah.
Well,
and I was like
I'm
having
just,
sleep
like,
paralysis. And
I'm fucking terrified because you're just like groaning. You're just like,
I like to go on Reddit.
Yeah.
I like to go on Reddit.
no, I'm not
Scary
kidding.
ass.
Tell him.
I like to
you
go on-
had to have that happen.
I like to go on
multiple
Reddit and
times.
read people's stories about it too. They have
We're
some
like, I
crazy
can't
fucking
move, and so
stories.
I'll just
Yeah.
it's like you say where you can wiggle a hand.
Yeah.
I'll be able to like wiggle out like a so she'll
The
wake up
scariest
next
sound
to
in
me
the
just
universe,
going
like,
like you know.
This one
Just
time I was
seizure.
literally, I was like, fuck you, fuck no, fuck no.
Dude, it's
Dude,
I'm
my
scared
bed's
of
like
your
this.
sounds.
My bed's like this high, so sometimes I've had to force myself to roll off, and I just hit the ground and just like boom, and you're just like, oh, I'm up now. That's how the only way to get yourself up. Yeah, it sucks.
Sometimes,
Funny.
dude.
What
honestly.
what's fucking the most scary is that everybody has the same like character, that like nightmare character.
I can
of, like,
see, yeah,
a tall,
it's in,
slender
like, the corner,
man,
though. You can
black
never see- you
figure
can never
with,
make
like, a
a-
fucking
no.
hat. and
I've had
shit.
that, but you
That's not
can't.
what I
That's what I'm
have.
saying. But you can never make a good eye contact of it ever. It's always in the back corner of your like your vision. I think it has something to do, from what I've researched, of your vision and stuff. That's why it's in the peripherals. Like it's something about your nerves, and
It's
you
like
can't see out the corner of your eyes.
tingling, like a
Yeah.
spidey sense
So
almost.
no, it's just like you can't see you're having like nerve issues, so you can't see out of the corner of your eyes, so it looks black there. So it's like you think it's in the corner over there, and you're in such like fear that's where you kind of
Well,
start hearing
you
things.
know how like when you're in a restaurant or something, and like your just brain is like, look that way, and you look and somebody's staring at you.
Yeah, it's
And
kind of
it's
like
like
it's
you
just like
don't
that.
notice, but you kind of do, and it's like, how did I see them looking at me when I didn't even know they were looking at me?
But-
I just felt them looking at
Yeah,
me.
but
And
Yeah.
so it's kind of, I feel like the same thing
It's
in
yeah.
Dream World, where you see this thing
But-
where you're like, I can't see it, but I can feel it. You know?
Yeah, well, like all the research says it has something to do with your nerves. That's why you can't move and you can't see out of your corner of your eyes. But I mean,
Like I have nerve problems. You mean?
well, yeah, that's why when you lay weird or something like that, it's like you're resting on a nerve weird or something like that. That's what gives you that sleep paralysis.
Yeah, and then it's
Really?
like whenever you've like imagined that kind of figure, it's like you're scared already because you're like kind of like out of control. So then what?
Well, that's
you
what makes
can't
it so
see,
scary.
You imagine
Yeah.
the scariest
Look
thing
at
possible.
look up sleep
just, like, where you
paralysis. The
can't really
second
see.
one says
Demon?
sleep paralysis.
Demon. That's so scary.
Sleep demon. What? There's a whole phenomena.
Oh yeah, I like. To
What
go-
is the demon of sleep
I
paralysis?
read about it all the time. Yeah,
Such sleep paralysis was widely considered the work of demons, and more specifically incubi.
see the chest thing is just because
Which
you
were
get,
thought
that's
to
the whole
sit on
thing.
the
You
chest of
you
sleepers.
You got all anxiety ridden. You're full
Yeah.
of anxiety. You can't breathe.
In Old English, the name for these beings was mare or mare, from a Proto-Germanic maron. Maron!
Maron.
Maron! Hence comes the mare in the word nightmare.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And that's the thing when you're like sleep.
It's like a
funny and
night
you-
demon.
Or you're really tired. You're like sleep on something weird, but you'll be so tired you don't really realize it, and then you like press on a nerve and you just.
Yeah, no, because
Can't
with the
move,
knee
yeah.
thing, man, my knee
Yeah.
was like so swollen and in pain that I wrapped it, iced it, put it up. Like I made sure I was laying on my back, which I never fall asleep on my back. And it was like it was almost like my body knew that I was not supposed to move. And so it's just so strange how your sleep body can react to the world around you, but it's like internal rather than external.
Now that I think about it, I actually got it like 6 months ago at this house when I was laying on the couch downstairs. But it was middle of the day, and I remember I was awake, and like someone was walking around downstairs, and I could like see
Wait,
them.
your new nightmare house?
No, not that house. Not the murder house.
I was like, how were you in there
That-
6 months
just
ago?
this
He
one.
was the fucking guy. He's like, kill your wife.
Kill yourself.
He's
I'm
outside
not
his window.
married.
Kill your wife. It's
I
like
live
that fucking
alone.
Dune movie.
Kill yourself. Kill
Kill
yourself. I can't fucking move, bro.
Yeah,
I would.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's like, do it
trying.
for me. I'm paralyzed.
No, it's like-
paralyzed.
I could see someone walking around, but it's the middle of the day, so I wasn't even scared. So I was like, I guess I'll just go back to sleep. I was like, fuck it, just go back to bed.
That's
And then when she can finally do that, I just sleep good afterwards. But in
Yeah.
the middle of the night, it's a whole different story.
I mean, dude, it all comes back to like, I don't believe in demons or ghosts or nothing like that, but I do think that there's spiritual
go
energies that might
Let's
exist.
see what else we have to say.
And I've seen some crazy shit, dude. Like, I've had nightmares where I've seen full on like beings wearing
Click
a
on that
hat.
Hellfine one right there.
Which one?
The one below it.
This one?
The one below it.
What's really going on here? Sleep paralysis demon.
What the hell is
You
that?
may experience sleep paralysis if you wake during the dream phase of sleep. You may be more likely to see hallucinations during the rapid eye movement cycle. Oh, fuck.
See, that's what's so funny is that nobody can really knows what it is. Uh-oh.
I'm in charge of the camera.
We're just talking right now.
No, it's recording. It just went blank for a little bit. Only for like 6 minutes. Fuck them. It's a little 6-minute black space.
Yeah, you'll just like.
Look at that answer. The short
Are
answer
these
is
demons
sort
real?
of.
Short answer is sort of. That's what the fuck. This is Hellfine. The paralysis is real. Okay, so the demons aren't
Yeah,
fucking
see?
real, but
As for the demon itself, it's not real, we promise.
hypnagogic. I love that word. It's called a hypnagogic or hypnopompic hallucination. As for the demon itself, it's not real. We promise. Well,
What the fuck do you
You're
know?
gonna go around
Hellfine?
making
I tried
promises.
to
Now
sign
I'd
up
like
for
you to
this
prove
this
that.
sleep study thing where they'll pay you like $10,000 to do the sleep study, and you go there but the thing is you have to go there every single night for like 3 weeks straight. But you sleep there. I mean, $10,000. But the issue is that I don't get it often enough to qualify. You have to get like there's some people that get like
Bro.
every night.
I can't even. I just saw that you sent me this. I can't even say the name of the street on the podcast, but that's a scary fucking name for a street, bro.
Oh, I know. I was thinking about that
That's
too.
fucking eerie.
But good thing it was a little boy that got murdered and not a little girl, because that's like a girl's name.
Yeah, I feel
True,
like
and her name
I would be less
was-
scared of a little boy than a little girl if there was a demon little ghost bitch.
They named the street after her. God.
So it's in a
damn.
lovely neighborhood, bro.
Yeah, it's got a community pool and everything.
It
with
looks
that
really
little-
nice,
that
too.
Little kids play at.
It looks
I'm telling you right
homey.
now, I'm gonna fuck up that pool.
I want to have sex in your house, dude.
Can, but
Yeah.
just watch out for the demons. Let them have sex too.
Can we get an intern? Can we get like a look in or no?
Yeah, if you look that up on Google and go to the Zillow or something, or the Redfin.
Is it down south?
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't matter. A lot of
They
houses
can already
down
just
south.
look up triple
A
homie
lot
and
of
fucking
houses.
find it.
I know anyone probably could, but
Who is that? Your truck? No. I'm
no,
just
that
kidding.
truck is the murderer's truck. It's still there to this day too.
Shut up.
I looked-
It's still parked outside of it.
Does
They
it
come
haven't
with?
towed it.
No, they said they're gonna get rid of it, but I don't know if they will.
You should ask for
Damn,
it.
this is nice,
But
man.
they said they're gonna get rid of it. I don't know if they will. See, yeah, look, it's like almost $100,000 undervalued too.
Good for you,
Because
bro.
all the houses around it are about 100,000 more.
I mean, it's not like every horror movie starts with like, yeah, it's so cheap. You know, like, what's
It
the
is-
problem?
It is funny because I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, every time I watch a horror movie, I'm like, dude, if I was in a haunted house, I would just move. And then I'm like, wait, this is how it starts.
Yeah, you're like, I
Somebody
already
buy-
signed a contract.
But it's
Like,
like-
it's such a good deal.
It's gonna start getting haunted. I'm gonna hear things, and I'm just gonna stay in there like all of them do because it's like it's too hard to sell.
Yeah,
and-
you're like,
Yeah.
in this economy, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I can't get rid of it.
I'm gonna end up just like those people
No,
from haunted house.
This
have
is
you ever seen
Austin,
you've
you
seen a haunted
guys.
house, right?
Yeah.
I love that movie so fucking much. The Wayans brothers are so
But look,
funny.
go-
but
look at the back
in
door,
that
it's
old
too nice
movie, he's
to-
like, we're selling the house, and then there's a scene where he's just like, I can't sell.
But this house-
market, I cannot sell.
That's gonna be.
It's so funny.
Like, scroll down. Like,
He's like, what am I thinking? Like, I'm not gonna be able to sell this fucking
But look,
house.
there's no scroll down a little bit. There's no demons in the daytime there. See, it's
Well,
too bright.
of course they took
But
all
in
the pictures with white ass light coming in from the natural windows. I noticed no blinds though.
That's what I said. I
What
told
happened to all
you.
the blinds?
I think there was blood on them.
You could have kept them. It would have been an artistic move.
Dude,
it looks
Stella
nice, man.
would be
Did they
so
paint it red?
happy.
Yeah, they painted it red with.
It was painted red at one point. Oh, you got a community pool too?
He said that.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
listen when he
That's
talks, baby.
Why
You
don't they
know
just
this.
drown? Why didn't they drown him in the pool instead?
Yeah, that would have been.
Community
That would have affected
pool.
more people at least. Got more people talking about it. You know.
Yeah, that truck is still there, and his moped is in the garage. I'm like, oh damn, can I have it? Can I have the murder
Dude,
card too?
not for nothing, but it kind of looks like it
You'll
looks
add
like a
$2
nicer version of our old duplex.
Oh, nice. Well, this was built in 2009. When was that duplex built?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was that big whole development was all built at once, so it was probably like early 2000s.
I know that it the same whenever there was a street in fucking San Marcos, so we used to call Ragewood, in the same. I know it has to be the same fucking people that built them because it was the same exact duplexes that they built on Sagewood.
Yeah, you remember our old duplex?
Yeah.
That entire neighborhood was the exact same house. Like it was like
in San Marcos.
50 of the in our old neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Like 50 of the houses in that neighborhood were exactly the same layout.
But also they had the same thing in San Marcos.
Yeah,
right down the
that
street
makes
from where
sense.
I
Most
used to
houses here in
live.
Austin, especially in these massive built communities, are
well,
copy
man,
paste.
I think that that's a good neighborhood, and I'm excited for you. And
I can't wait to have a haunted house party.
Just don't sweat the small stuff. You know.
You mean the
Just-
ghost? Don't sweat the ghost. It might
You know,
kill you in
just-
there. Don't worry.
Just we'll get you a bunch of live, laugh, love signs and a bunch of fucking
Sage.
generic happiness.
Or if
things.
it goes that way, I'll just buy it. I'll just
No,
own up
I
to
don't
it.
want to sage it. I want to see if we can,
Get the ghost to come out.
Well, maybe they're cool. You know?
Maybe we can have. Maybe you could bring this here. You could bring that pod studio there, and we can have them
let's do
record
a
with
haunted
us.
podcast on Halloween.
ghost
Does anyone want to come and say
chat.
anything?
Yeah, dude. Well, I'll bring real Satanists. I know real Satanists I can bring.
Okay. Well,
And
I
they
don't know
can
about
do
that
some
one,
shit.
but
No, they're not gonna dude. Real Satanists are cool.
I don't believe
They're not
you.
crazy. It's mostly just like masks and
Chubby
orgies.
incels.
No, they're not chubby. They're all really hot. Satanists don't eat.
they are bad bitches.
They don't.
They usually are bad bitches. They're just
They just have
saying.
sex. That's all Satanists do.
Bring them then.
Yeah.
Everybody's a guy or
Got
girl.
you.
Bring her. If it's a him, don't bring him.
See, this is why I love you, Matt. Is because like Rogan was gonna buy that club, but then he found out a cult leader used to own it. And he's like, I can't. And you're
If I was
like,
Rogan, I would be
oh,
like-
triple homie, I'm buying it. I'm closing it. That's
Triple
a cheap
homie?
house.
What?
I'm gonna flip that shit.
That's
you
literally
know?
what I said. I was like, even if it's haunted, I'll just push through for a year, and then I'll just sell that shit for
Yeah.
the full price. And be like, what do you mean? I lived there and I
Yeah,
didn't get
it was
possessed.
great. You're like, it's like dirtying up the line of command when you sell somebody a car from
That-
like a shady
you know what I found
source.
out too
It's
is
like,
that
just sell it to 4 people down the line. and
the only
they'll
reason I
forget.
found out about the whole murder thing is because my realtor was able to find out that somebody died there, and then because of that, we were able to look up the name and find him. But even if they had searched the house online, they would have found it from the news article. But in Texas, you don't have to disclose any of that stuff. So if I ever sell it, I'm not gonna tell anyone about it and just be like, oh, here you go. And then if they ask
hopefully
about
they
it-
don't watch this. and-
Yeah, but if they ask about it later, I'll be like, oh, well, I live there, so it's not a big deal. I mean, I didn't get haunted ever.
I didn't
Yeah,
have to
I
disclose
didn't
that.
murder anyone.
They're like, why are you moving? I'm like, just because I'm moving out of state, haunting. But saying it on my breath real quick,
Dude, maybe we
It's
can make a
fucking haunted.
movie out of it. Who knows? Maybe it's a good investment.
maybe.
Maybe we could make a little fake documentary about it.
Yeah, but I gotta move in on June 6th, so I gotta buy.
I thought you haven't even closed yet.
Well, I mean, closing is on June 6th. That's when you can move in, you know.
Okay,
But
as long as all goes according
wow,
to plan.
that's soon.
it's quick, yeah.
That's so exciting.
So I gotta buy a bunch of furniture, pay a ton of money to the goddamn company.
Fuck, dude, you
So much money.
inspire me to get
I'm
a
gonna be
job,
so poor here
dude.
soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so poor for a couple months.
You can hang out with me
Not
still,
even,
bro.
dude. Not our poor. Not
yeah,
like,
we're poor,
not
so
like
you can
we're
hang out
no,
with
no,
poor.
no. I'm gonna be more poor than you.
No, I
No,
don't believe
I'm
you.
gonna be poor and more haunted than you.
I don't believe it. Well, more haunted for sure. We got good
Way
ass
poorer than you.
energy.
Be way poorer than you guys until December at least.
No.
We should just do like
way.
a punch bowl party at your house when you move in.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Like we'll just
Oh,
make
drink-
a big
like
bowl
drink
of
the
punch.
Kool-Aid with,
no, it'll be LSD. It won't be like poison.
I thought you meant like poison Kool-Aid where we all wear our robes and then all die
we could
together.
do that. That would be like people would think that it's really a haunted house. Then
You know what
it's
sucks
like
about
even
those-
the new guy that moved in, he
You know what
killed
sucks about
everybody
those
that
cults?
came. You know,
All they
Like,
did is they all went there,
threw
drank
a
the Kool-Aid.
big party and
They
they
do-
all died.
What sucks about that cult stuff is that all they did was drink the Kool-Aid and then died. They should have at least sucked and fucked first and then drink the Kool-Aid. But no, they decided to drink the Kool-Aid
Dude,
and
you
just
know
die.
there's-
I
Still-
think they did like throughout their time
You
together.
got the time, but that
though.
night they should have done that first and then drank the Kool-Aid.
It's like the Holy Gate
Maybe.
or something. You know, there's still litigious.
Who?
The Heaven's Gate or whatever the
Heaven's
fuck
Gate?
it was.
Those are the people that...
Yeah, they're still litigious,
The
bro.
Heaven's Gate people are the ones that owned Rogan, that club that Rogan was going to buy.
No.
Or was that... It was Heaven something.
Heaven's
It was-
Gate's the Kool-Aid people, I think.
I think there's a lot of Kool-Aid people.
It was
no,
Tang,
so
you guys. It
let's
was
see.
Tang.
Heaven's Gate.
You spelled heaven.
I spelled it right actually, but it fucking changed it back. But yeah, Heaven's Gate. Yeah. So Heaven's Gate did that mass suicide in '97. That's their logo on the screen there. They literally are still litigious. Like fucking Lil Uzi Vert made an album, and he kind of like used that key gate like style, and they sued him for stealing their logo. And it's like, didn't your whole fucking cult die together on purpose? Who is these lasting members still with lawyers still suing people? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, see, this is what I was thinking about. It's called, they have a HBO series. They have a documentary. It's called Holy Hell, and it's all filmed around that place that Rogan was gonna buy, that place in the hill.
Yeah, because
that.
It's just one of those guys who was like, just wants to fuck.
That's exactly what it was, and he sucked and fucked his way through all of them.
Even the guys too, right?
All
He was
of
sucking
them
and
are
fucking
about
all of them.
sucking and fucking. Every single one ends up being about.
No, but that's what we're
fucking.
saying is Heaven's Gate wasn't. Heaven's Gate, they were
Yeah,
like,
it's
no, we
boring.
just want to
There
die.
was definitely sucking and fucking.
Were you part of them? Is that how you know? Were you sucking and fucking?
No,
You
but
got
I
out.
definitely listened to the fucking My Favorite Murder episode about
Yeah,
it.
that's
I
cap.
don't necessarily remember it, but every single episode had to do.
Google,
with
did they suck and fuck in Heaven's Gate?
I'll do it.
And
Stop
the
knocking over my
Google is gonna
skateboard,
say
bro.
on
Well, it's not a good hanging spot for it.
100%.
They suck and fuck in Heaven's
That's my album name.
Gate. Reddit. Heaven's Gate 1980 hater thread. Oh, it's like a movie.
Dude, look, it says they literally banned sexual activity and the
I
use of
told
drugs.
you.
See?
That's
a real
promotes
cult
the
if you
most
fucking ask
sexual
me.
activity.
I respect
That's
them
what
more
makes
than
it
those-
So sexy.
Yeah,
Heaven's
those-
Gate, the joy of no sex.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't have sex.
They're the horniest of them all.
That's
No,
what I'm saying, though.
what I'm saying is that guy wasn't in it
They're-
for the power of
Yeah.
sex
He was in
over
it for the-
everybody.
he was a true leader.
actually a real cult leader. Like, I respect
He was
that
in it
guy.
for the game.
He was in it for
the
the
love
game.
of the game.
He was in it for the love of the game. He wasn't in it for the sex, the pussy, the cock. He was in it for the
Animal
love of the
abuse.
game.
Animal abuse. They're probably killing goats.
Wait, this is a film. No, this is a film.
Oh, probably have a film about it, but I just
No, it says it revolves around a dispute between land barons and European immigrants in Wyoming in the 1890s. How old is it? Film. Heaven's Gate film. Oh yeah, completely unrelated. Chris Christopherson and Christopher Walken were in it. Damn. And Jeff Bridges. Wow. Epic Western. Call Quentin Tarantino. I bet he loves it. But he's all over it.
That's fucking sick. That's fucking sick.
What would it take, Michelle, because I know you're a really sweet lady, what would it take for you to start a cult where you are in charge of getting to have
she
sex
wouldn't
with
be able to
whoever
get
you
enough.
wanted
She wouldn't be able to get enough people to join her.
I think she would. She's really hot.
She would have to suck and fuck all of them. And that's the only way.
No,
she'd get
they would suck and fuck her.
No, she would have to get some incels to join that she would let suck and fuck.
Incels don't
Please
join
let me
cults.
suck and fuck.
Incels just play video
What do you
games
mean,
and
bro?
talk
Andrew
on the
Tate
internet.
is a cult. If she just said, "Hey,
Oh!
you guys can fuck me,"
Oh, that one was. Oh, that one got me good. Oh, and I still feel like it was a pussy one.
There's nothing that would.
Oh!
Ew.
Oh! Dude, this gel shit is not like normal smelling salts. Oh my god. Dude.
I don't know why it's like so enticing to try again.
Because I'm a
I
sadomasochist.
do
'Cause
feel
you're
it in my
an
throat,
addict.
too.
I like inflicting and feeling pain.
he likes
shit,
BDSM.
please.
He likes it.
No, BDSM encompasses a lot more.
No, you like it when it happens to you. You're the sub.
No, I mean I'm a sadomasochist. That means I like and it's
Not-
both ways.
Not what I heard.
From who? What did she say?
We got.
I wish she would hit me. She never does. I wish she beat
We
the
do
fuck
tea
out of
on
me.
Tuesdays.
I wish she could smack the shit out of me and punch me and fucking. She's too nice. She would never do that. Oh my god, it makes my nose water so much.
It's cat piss. It's really gross. I don't know why I keep smelling it.
I like it. It really does bring me back. Like, I swear to God, like, I don't need coffee. I don't need a little vape, nothing. Just that gosh
If
darn
you get
gel.
just like a second
Gosh
too
darn
close,
jail.
it just like.
You know what would be
goes
nice?
into your
Doing some
body
of
like
that
a
and then some
ghost.
V's and Cox, or some of the V's and Cox to wash it down.
I wish
Yeah.
that you had that.
A little
These
powder.
and
That
Cox
shit
is
is
like
so
diet
fire.
smelling salt, though.
Yeah, I
It's
know, that's what I'm
better
saying.
though. That's way better.
Well, one's for clearing out your nostrils, one's for waking you up.
Well, this shit definitely clears out my nostrils because I just start like a faucet.
Like a faucet, he's leaking.
I have to keep wiping my shirt like a sicko. You take my shirt?
Tampax. That's a good cult shirt.
It is, right? Her brother made it.
that his band name?
No, it's a joke.
It's
It's like a joke. It's like Anthrax, but Tampax.
What's your brother's band's name?
Tiny. They're actually really good. They're really fucking kick-ass, dude.
Where do they perform at now?
Dude, they perform a lot of places. We saw them at Lostwell the other week. But they were at, what's that fucking one bar over by campus? They played during South by.
Dude, I don't remember.
I don't know the names of these places,
We
but they
never
played
go
at like
there.
Little Darling
But
the
they
other
also like
week.
tour and shit. Like they go to fucking.
Yeah,
like,
they're really talented, bro.
around.
Like for real.
What kind of music do they play?
It's like heavy metal, but like almost like 80s heavy metal, you know, like not like metal from
real
nowadays.
Megadeth influence.
Yeah, it's like heavy metal 40 years ago, you know.
Whoa.
Maybe that's a shitty thing to say. I don't know the fucking type of music well enough to fucking.
You don't give a fuck about your brother's music career, do you?
She doesn't.
You don't believe in it.
One time I was hanging out with him and we were going to see a comedy show together and I told him, I was like, I don't think I've ever heard a single song you've ever played with your band. And he was like, we have like 4 albums out.
Yeah. I'm their biggest fan. I love
Damn,
their
that's
band.
fucked up, Michelle.
Yeah, I really enjoy their band. But
I just laughed really hard. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I hope for a Christmas gift this year, he gives you all of his albums.
I would
Signed-
like to listen
signed
to
copies.
them.
Sign copies of his thing to you.
I just assume. I feel like I heard
You assume it's
something
gonna be
today.
shit? Is that
it's
what?
like you treat people whenever they're like going through something the way that you react to people, like you try to comfort people when they're upset, is the way that you kind of would want to be treated whenever you're upset. And I think it kind of goes, it's like similar. Like if I was doing something creative, I wouldn't want anybody in my family to acknowledge it whatsoever. So that's how I reacted to my brother.
Wow.
But
Let's dig into that. That sounds fucked up. Don't want anyone to support you. Especially, I don't want any of my family to
I'm
support
just
me.
embarrassed by absolutely everything, so I shouldn't act that way. I shouldn't assume everybody.
You're
in my
embarrassed by
life.
everything?
Yeah.
You still go in the world every day?
Yeah.
Acting like this?
I'm brave as fuck. Dude.
You're brave as fuck.
So
Being brave isn't a good thing, though.
no.
Being brave is bad. Brave
why?
peop- think about it. Brave people die all the time. Whenever people go, that guy was brave, it's because he usually died, something like that. Or, hey, that was a good job going up the other day. That was real brave of you.
That is the worst.
That's
thing
usually
to
after
hear
you
for
bombed or
sure.
something. That's like, it's pretty, it's
Yeah.
not always the best thing to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when I tell people about like how it's like, oh, sometimes you bomb and it feels like shit. They're like, I could never do that.
That's brave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's
like,
brave of you.
I would never.
you're brave just for doing it. You know,
Yeah,
it's
shit.
like I'm not,
It's kind of like a backhanded
I
compliment.
want to
honestly.
be good at it. Like it's like,
Like, that's
they're like,
crazy.
yeah, that was really bad, but you're brave just for even trying, and
I'm
it's
saying.
like, well, I'm trying to be good.
It's essentially a backhanded compliment that people don't think about. Like, oh shit.
No, it's just because it's such a different world than what they're used to, you know. So they're like, I could never put myself out there like that, and it's like, well, it's not necessarily that I want to put myself out there like that. It's just that that's what comes with the career of what I'm trying to do. So it's like, yeah, it is. I hate putting myself out there like that. It sucks every time, but when I'm not looking for people to go, well, at least you're brave enough to put yourself out there. It's like, no, I want it to be good. Like, I don't want to just be shitty at it, you know.
Yeah.
You need to hit the rhino salt.
I do
bro.
need to hit the rhino salt, but
Fucking yawning.
it's
and
hurting my
shit.
brain cells.
It
I
is.
smell it. I can smell in this room right now as you speak.
What's it smell like?
It smells like ammonia.
I don't smell it.
I just certainly do.
Do a big honker.
No.
Do a fucking.
That'll burn my fucking brain.
Do a fucking like. Rawr, you
Like,
know.
I like when you open it, you can hear the gas come out. You can hear it go. Tss.
He's like 6 inches away.
Ugh.
I put my shit right on like a cup of hot soup.
Yeah, did you inhale? I went.
Dude,
tough.
that shit's fucked up.
Hey, a cup of hot soup.
Yeah.
What's that whiff?
Rawr.
I hope that when I go to Iceland, there's a bunch of tall bitches up there that have 6'6", big titties, and I can go, uppies, mommy, uppies. Picks me
Yes,
up.
please.
I have just like 250. She carries me around on her back and shows me around.
Yeah, you're going to Iceland next week.
And I
dude.
hope that whenever I'm at the club, I find a big, bad, burly bitch, and I'm like, that guy was mean to me, and she could beat his ass.
Are you going with anybody or just by
I
yourself?
was gonna go by myself, and my mom guilt tripped me into taking my cousin with me, so now he has to come with me. He's never left the U.S. before. He literally got a passport, and I was hoping that.
Well, this could be good for him.
I know, but I was hoping.
Especially if he goes with you.
I know, but I was hoping he want to get there in time so I could go by myself, and now I'm like,
Now you have
Has
to
to
take
come
it.
with.
Now you can't just go balls to the wall.
Yeah, but oh well.
Well, at least you're gonna get to bring him out of his comfort zone.
I'm gonna go eat some fucking fish soup.
Yeah, I bet their food there sucks, dude.
I bet you it's like fucking. Where are you from? Somewhere in Canada.
Winnipeg.
Yeah, it's probably no worse than
Probably
that food.
just fermented fish paste or something.
What do they eat in Winnipeg?
What the fuck is fish soup?
It's what they eat in Iceland.
Yeah.
Oh, Iceland.
All they have is the ocean. They don't have any fucking vegetables.
My
or
grandpa's Finnish.
Yeah, it's 2 different places, but yeah, go off.
I don't know. I don't know anything specific about food from Winnipeg, but my grandma made bomb food.
What you
nothing.
make?
Well, there's a lot of French influence. They have like cuisine's a big part of their culture.
Fucking. One time. I mean,
That's what it's called. Plakfisker. That's what it's called. Plakfisker.
delicious.
What is it?
Let me look up the thing for you. It looks good. It looks like a gravy almost, but it is. Let me tell you what the ingredients are in this hoe.
I'm
It's
sure it's good.
potatoes, onions, garlic, like cod or like haddock,
I'm into
butter, flour, milk, and like Dijon mustard,
it. Ain't nothing
cheese.
wrong with that.
It's almost like clam chowder, pretty
Ain't
much. When you
nothing
think
wrong
about it,
with any of that.
As long as the flour, get rid of the flour,
I mean,
I can have it.
it's pretty much clam
Almond
chowder when
flour.
you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I signed up for the first night we get there. They have this like 7-course menu where you know what puffin is? It looks like
Yeah.
a little penguin.
Yeah.
You get to try puffin. You get to eat mink whale. You get reindeer,
What's
lamb.
minkwell?
It's like I don't know. It's a type of whale. It's
I feel like I wouldn't want to try puffin. They're so cute.
I know.
Like,
You
do wanna
gotta
eat
remember, baby,
koala?
Matt, sociopath.
Can
you
eat-
gotta remember.
Yeah, murder house.
ooh, it's an ugly ass whale. I'm glad I'm gonna be eating this shit. He deserves.
Well,
Oh, look how ugly that little ugly ass whale is.
Dude, that one guy, the best food podcast ever guy. or whatever.
whale. He deserves to get eaten. Look at that ugly whale.
I mean,
it's a dolphin.
Nope, it's a whale. A mink whale. He's getting eaten.
it looks cute. I don't know why you said it's ugly.
Ugly ass whale.
Ugly ass whale.
Fuck that whale. Gonna eat the shit out of the
I'm
whale.
gonna eat the shit out of that whale. Oh yeah, they got like a blueberry. They got like a puffin with a little bit of blueberry on it. It's gonna be good.
That's. I imagine puffin having like the looking and having the same consistency as like fucking tilapia or cod or something, you know.
Here, I'll
It's
It
look
like
would
a
probably
white
be more like
fish.
pheasant.
Here, I'll look
it's,
up the.
it's a bird.
I'll look up the
Yeah,
menu for
and
you.
they're mammals, so right? Or no, it's a bird. So fuck.
Oh, let's look it up.
It's a little bird. It looks like a little penguin.
So what?
Small alcids in the bird genus.
There it is.
So
It's gonna be like
would
eating
it
chicken.
have white meat like a chicken?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Or like gamey meat like a pheasant.
I can't wait to eat the shit out of that thing.
Somebody was talking about.
What if they
oh,
make you kill it and prepare it? Would you still do it?
I would definitely do it.
It was fucking on Matt and Shane the other day. Somebody was talking about somebody eating raccoon, and they were like, raccoon's red meat. And then it was like, I heard that, and I was like, ugh. But then it's also, I'm like, what would I expect to be like white meat?
Well,
like
I
a
wanna eat
chicken?
that
It's a
'cause it's
fucking
like-
little mammal
Raccoon
guy.
is red meat?
Well, it's a mammal. It's not
Yeah,
a
but it's got to
bird.
be pretty gross because
So-
they eat trash. Think about it. They just eat trash all day. So
Well,
they
what
gotta
if
be...
you like raised it
Yeah.
and fed it good food, fattened it up nice?
Yeah, but
Why
nobody does
why
that.
would that make it white?
It wouldn't make it white. It
It'd
just
just be
make
better.
it not trash.
Not good.
I think
though.
raccoons are
They
really
have
cute.
hands. You don't eat them because they have hands and they're adorable.
Well, I don't like killing anything, but raccoons especially.
Here-
It's like,
here,
why does
here's-
everybody hate them so
here-
much? They're
Here's
so
the menu
goddamn
right there.
cute.
What do you think?
What's it say?
Smoked puffin with blueberry brevenen.
Sounds good.
Brevenen?
Icelandic
What the fuck
Arctic
is
char
brevenen?
with candy beet salad, asparagus, and elderflower hollandaise. That sounds fire. Lobster tails baked in garlic, avi, pan-fried blue ling with lobster sauce.
Brew ring.
Blue ling. It's like some fish, I think.
A
Ring.
brew ring.
Oh, bull ring.
It's a very
Fucking
good.
lamb tenderloin, beer, butterscotch sauce,
Sounds
mink
fire.
whale, sweet potato mash,
Mink
sauce.
whale,
What's
baby.
for dessert? I want to know what's for
I don't know.
dessert.
I didn't even look
It's
at what they
white
have.
chocolate skyr mousse with
There-
passion coulis.
Well, there's the menu right there. That's what I'm gonna eat next
Yeah,
Friday. Oh, next Saturday actually.
Dude,
You
that's
travel
fire,
so much,
honestly.
I'm so jealous. I need to get a job.
The reason I travel much is because I got a buddy that works for United, so it's different.
That's some bullshit. Give me a job.
You need to get rid
dude.
of your job so that you can travel more. Because with a job, you can't travel anywhere.
Well,
you
I
have
need
money,
a
but you can't go
job
anywhere.
with money.
Huh?
Yeah, or you just need to make the right connections, babe. That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Let's see. Do you know it's only a 6-hour flight from Chicago to Iceland, like duration time? But like you don't get there until you leave here at 9 p.m. and you get there at 8 a.m. because of the time change thing. I was like, dude, that is brutal.
Well, it's kind of nice. I mean, you get there just like right in the morning.
Yeah, but it's like it's only a 6-hour flight, so it's like it's me so hard to sleep. 22 seats left. Let's see if any of them are first. Come on, mamas.
Can you
Wait,
get
you haven't
free
even
first?
booked it yet?
No, but you pay like shit. There's only like, dude, there's so many open seats. No, but you can upgrade for like $400. It's really cheap.
Wouldn't it be funny if you could like just have like a little bubble of like a little, you know, what do you call, like, not like a personality chart, what do you call, like a profile, like a little profile of yourself, like on your seat, so you could choose like who to sit next to, you know what I mean? And, like,
That's pretty sick. It goes like, you know, I pick it's
This
like
seat, she's a lawyer from Connecticut. And
It's
you're
like-
she seems nice.
Dude, I-
a single
It's Facebook,
swipe.
but for
I've had-
fucking plain sight.
I've had that same idea. I've had that same idea for like people that are like, you can put that as an addendum on like the United app or something, and you
Yeah.
put things about you so that you can
don't
pick who to sit
have
next to. But then it's like, this is a lady with a crying baby, and it's like, no, put her with the other lady with a crying
Yeah.
baby. And then it's like, this is a small Asian lady with a mask. And I go,
Yeah.
her, because I know
Yeah.
she's not gonna talk at all.
Yeah, she won't touch
Or-
me. She'll sit on the complete opposite
Yeah.
side of
This
the
is a
seat.
hot single blonde lady
She's
from
Asian,
Alabama.
so she's
Yeah.
probably
Her.
smaller. She won't be fat.
yeah.
Not very many Asian people are fat.
I think
I
once,
would go for like Asian lady with a mask.
Honestly,
for sure,
one
dude.
A top person you can sit next to, Asian lady with a mask. Second
Well-
lady is hot blonde lady. That's it.
But
For
the mask
sure.
thing, you have to
Hot
weigh
lady.
like.
everyone's only looking for hot blonde lady.
No.
No,
I'm
'cause-
looking for Asian lady first, and then the hotties
Yeah.
afterwards. Because the thing is, if I sit next to her, I'm gonna be anxious the whole time. But if I sit with the Asian lady, she's gonna be nice and clean. She's gonna be very courteous. I can just get past her to go take a pee.
Well, and
Anybody-
also like if the blonde chick had a mask on or the Asian chick had a mask on, I would go Asian chick every day. Because the mask would piss me off, but if it was an Asian lady,
That's
I'm
just
like,
what they
"Alright, she
do.
won't leave me
That's just
alone
what they
at
do,
least."
though.
Yeah.
They've been doing that for 30, 40
But like
years.
a blonde chick with a mask,
They
I'd be like, go
are.
sit somewhere else, dude. You're annoying.
No, dude, anybody that actually was willing to make a profile and like put it up, it's like nobody. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Anybody whose like little bubble would pop up, like they have a profile, it'd be like one person, and it'd be like, I don't want to sit next to this person. They're like social enough that they want to fucking put their shit up like this. No.
That's
It
how I
takes
feel.
like youthful TikTokers getting a hold of a movement for everybody to get on board now. You
Well,
know
it's
what I
like
mean?
when everybody started adding their pronouns, you know? Like normal people who are like totally normal dude, he'll be like he, him, and it's like, why? Like
I
it's like, oh,
know.
because everybody's doing it, you know?
I have like a I
Notice
just,
I
like,
added like a little gay accent to him because he put he, him in his front, so he's a little gay. You know?
Whenever I fucking make my profiles on like LinkedIn and like fucking Grasshopper or whatever the fuck, I have like a million fucking job sites to like put my shit up on. It'll always ask if I want to include my pronouns, and I never do because
I always put prefer not to specify.
I just like would rather just like it's like my name is Michelle and you can see my picture like I'm a lady.
Yeah.
And
Let's
I feel
not
like
make this
I feel
more
like if I put
complicated than
in,
it is.
Exactly. I just like rather leave it out. But also, I feel like maybe it fucking limits like my options. Like maybe they're like, well, she doesn't respect.
She didn't put her
That's,
pronouns in her LinkedIn, so
Yeah,
she can't work
exactly,
here.
but I also
Baby,
think
let me
that
tell you
if-
this: you don't want to work at a place like
I
that.
just got a better idea for you. Instead, you just make an app called Flight Friends, and you put in your flights you're taking, and then it's like you can meet up with them at the airport and stuff, and get beers and hang out with them, and then if you're on the same flight, you can know ahead of time who you're with. Then you could link up. It's like a friend app.
You should just combine dating apps with seat selection.
Cut that. No, I don't think that would
People would
happen.
pay extra. Like, oh, that's a hot young blonde. I'll pay $68 for that seat.
Don't let the airlines hear that. They're gonna
exactly,
charge
dude.
you.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
They're gonna charge you. Yeah.
Like,
for
I
an
never
extra-
pick my seat. I always let them pick for me because it's free. But if you get a pick, it's like 20, 40,
That's
80.
a nightmare though.
It's
You're,
like, oh, but this
forced
chick,
to-
You have to
she's
upgrade
an
to the-
Instagram model, and it's $120 to sit next
Yeah,
to
I
her.
know. You have to.
Dude, they would for sure do that.
That's a nightmare. You're stuck on like a Tinder date for 6 hours.
Yeah, no. Think about that. You're getting forced to sit by somebody you don't want to.
Yeah,
They don't tell you.
I think that's a good thing, though.
There's some logistics. There's some logistical.
Because then you
but we
really
had to
know.
think-
You'll
They
really
get
know if
married
you get
at their
along.
The
destination.
idea
It's
is
either
there.
making a husband and wife, or it's like we had the worst fucking time. I'll
The
never talk to
idea
that
is there,
person
but there's some
again.
things that need to be thought out. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I gotta call.
There's
my
a hot
ex
Instagram model and some
girlfriend
creepy
back.
guys like, I'll pay $200 to sit by her, and then she's stuck with this weird guy. Yeah, I gotta think through that one.
It's like
She might be
it
able to
really
maybe-
separates the classes.
I think maybe she should be able to, like, once the guy pays all his money, they get to just be like, yes, him, not that guy. They gotta pick yes or no. Or the airline just goes, highest bidder. This guy paid $2,000 to sit here.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know
They
that
just
people
post
got
all
money.
the females.
Dude,
First
The
class
airline
people are
just
like,
posts
yeah,
all the
I'm
women.
definitely gonna pay $3,000 because I'm not sitting next to the poor people.
Dude,
Tom Segura.
The
you know?
Boeing CEO is already dead. Just wait for one of the Delta or United CEOs
Have
to
you
be dead.
been
And I'll step
have
up.
you been following that at all? Because
I'm in, baby. I got some good ideas to raise revenue 1,000%.
I really have no idea. I've been seeing memes about the Boeing whistleblowers.
They keep dying.
but-
They've had like 2 of their people die already. Unexpected, like just randomly.
Since like the door came off.
Just some that and some other stuff. Some share prices going down. A lot of issues with
that's
their.
so crazy. It's just so funny that we
Baby.
still live in a world where like people mysteriously kill themselves. Like,
Oh no!
I shot myself in front of my home.
we're still talking about it like it's like, oh, what happened
I
there?
got
You know?
$10 billion and I killed myself. Oh no!
Maybe that fucking guy that you're buying his old house, maybe it was some government cover up, dude. Maybe he
no.
found out some shit that he didn't need to find out. And
No, he
they
wouldn't.
said he killed his
He wouldn't
kid
be
and
living
wife,
there
you
if it was a government cover up.
Well, maybe he just walked into the wrong room with the wrong guy's zipper down, you know?
I hope so.
The
That'd be
wrong
pretty
underage girl.
That'd be pretty
in
sweet
there,
if he
you know?
shot his wife and his kid and then killed himself, and that guy that was fucking his wife just escaped somehow. I was just like, so he's still out
That
there.
would be sweet. That means
And
that you
then-
see yourself as that guy, you
no,
fucking
then
psycho.
He's gonna come back one day
You're
and
like,
be like,
and I fucked his wife.
he's gonna come back one day. He's gonna come back one day and be like, I see someone.
I'm
Else.
gonna
He's like,
fuck
I see someone new is living here. he's like, I saw someone new was living here last time I was here. I was fucking someone's wife. And I'm like, oh shit, well that guy's
Yeah,
gone
you're
now.
like, yeah, he shot her and their kid, and then he killed himself. I'm the new house owner. What's your name? I'm Matt. Nice to meet you.
I gotta fuck him now.
Yeah.
Turn around.
I don't really know anybody in this neighborhood. You want to come over for some hors d'oeuvres and maybe watch a football game?
Yeah, I give him some oysters and then I fuck him.
Psycho, dude.
I give him oysters and I fuck him back. Get him back for the dead.
Have you ever seen iRobot or whatever, Mr. Robot?
Dude, I used to watch,
I watched,
it
like, one
every
episode,
week
2
and
episodes of
fucking
it.
There,
gold
I watched
shit.
I watched some of that too, but there's like a spoiler
terrible.
for anybody that wants to watch a dumb show. There's like 6 episodes in. This corporate sociopath guy with a hot ass wife, he like fucks a dude for like corporate gain, and it was just like the most uncomfortable thing to watch. Like it was just like, oh, so he's a sociopath, like he doesn't care if he fucks dudes
They
too.
made a
Like,
show out of
they just-
iRobot?
That's called
no,
being.
Mr. Robot.
That's
but-
not called being a sociopath. That's called being bisexual.
Well, no,
buddy.
that's what I'm saying though. They were making it out where it's like
Fucked up,
he's
dude.
just no.
He's obviously
That's what I'm saying is like
insane.
he was not bisexual,
Oh,
but he
sure.
was so like, I'm gonna do this because it'll further my career, and it was like he's just a closeted gay man with a wife, you know? Like it's just
You heard it here first. Garrett thinks that bisexual people are weird.
That's not what they said.
They are though. You're right.
Offensive.
It's like Chappelle said, they just seem greedy, you know?
She's bisexual. You know that?
She's the least
not
bisexual person I've ever met.
If she had some hottie walk in here right now asking to eat some box, she'd
No,
be like,
dude,
yeah.
I've almost every girl I've met is like a little bi. She's a little like not bi at all.
I made out with my friend Yasha one time.
That's bi. How many times did you make out with?
How did that go? Tell her about how
I
that went.
hated it.
Yeah.
How many times did you make out with your?
Nah,
did you
we
make
have fun, but it was just for goofs.
just for goofs?
Yeah,
how many
'cause
times?
girls do that shit for goofs?
How many times have you and me made out and then said the next day that was just for goofs? That was funny, bro.
We never tell anybody about it. It's always just a goof. You
Yeah.
know? It's such a goofy thing. you know?
Yeah, because for us it's not a goof, it's real.
It's love. You know, we can't tell people about our deep love.
It's just
for
men
each
don't do
other.
it for goofs. We do it for real.
Two closeted sociopaths meet.
It
What
makes
happens?
me less
you know?
gay.
Yeah.
It's pretty gay.
I'm so comfortable.
I've never kissed my
So
friend.
Straight. Well,
It's not true. He kissed me once on the cheek.
nah, I'm pretty fucking straight.
You voted for Trump if you could have, right?
No, I mean.
You know,
I
some guy
don't
came in the
think
other
so,
day and pissed
no.
me the fuck off because it was 9 a.m. and I'm at work, and he walks right in and he goes, "Did you vote yet?" And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Did you vote yet?" And I go,
What in?
"No, I just came to work. Like I just woke up." And he's like, "Well, you got till 7 p.m. or whatever. You got to go vote." And I was like, "Okay, buddy." And he was like, "Are you registered to vote?" And I was like, "I don't think so." And he
For
was
what?
like,
what?
"You're not registered to vote."
For what? Local county elections?
Yeah,
What was he
exactly.
talking
Like, what a
about?
Yeah.
fucking retard. And so I was just like, whatever, dude. And I was just like, let it go. Like, I didn't want to even let him know that I was annoyed with his questions. So I just was like, whatever. And then he fucking starts asking her, you gonna vote? You gonna vote? And she's
Yeah,
like, well,
that's
actually, I'm not a U.S. citizen, so I can't. And he's like, oh. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, maybe not everybody should vote.
What?
Maybe only the people like you who are so fucking arrogant that they want to go tell everybody what they fucking think. That's who should vote. The people who don't give a
Did
fuck.
he have the I vote
maybe they
sticker on,
shouldn't
too?
fucking vote. Well, he brought a book to a bar to sit at and read
I
by
hate those people.
himself.
Anyone that I see that goes to a bar and if they
with
this is
a
different.
book, bro.
If it's a restaurant place,
Why can't you read that
No,
fucking
no.
book at home?
If somebody-
you know what? You can. That's the thing. That's the secret. Is he can do that at
if
home.
somebody has a computer,
But he chose to do it in public. That's what makes him a fucking loser.
if somebody has a computer or a book and they're at a restaurant, they sit in the corner at a booth and they read and they do work.
Why
that's
can't
one
you
thing.
do it at home?
But if they sit at the bar top and they sit at the bar top, bellied up to the bar,
At-
and they have a
at
computer
10
or a book,
a.m.
or a computer or a book, I go, bitch, you're just here for people to look at you. You're
they
not
want
doing
people
shit.
to ask them questions so they can tell them their
Oh,
motherfucking
what are you doing
opinion.
over there? What do you
Yeah.
work at?
They
But
want
it's
people
like-
to let them talk. It's like, just fucking start a podcast, you piece of
should
shit.
try-
Like,
no.
why don't you just go fucking do that? Then
Also,
people will listen to you
Why
talk.
don't you have them on?
Yeah.
You should ask you next time.
Because I bet we would argue the whole time.
That might be good.
No, it wouldn't.
That would be
I don't want to
funny.
invite that man in my home.
Why
But
not?
he was like laying material on, you know, the fact that he said
Maybe he
the
wanted to
exact
fuck.
same
Did you ever
thing
think
to
about
me.
that?
No, because I actually have
Maybe you wanna
priors.
smash.
I have priors with this guy. The first thing, have you voted today? Shut
Well,
up,
then I guess you
cocksucker.
should know who you voted for
Shut
if he's
the
complaining
fuck
about
up,
$3.
cocksucker. Yeah, he's a cuck. He's a fucking liberal. He's a shill, bootlicking piece of shit. Probably never had an original thought in his fucking life. And he walks around solo by himself reading a book because he has no one to talk to. Because no one wants to talk to him. Because he has nothing good to say.
I wouldn't
But
have
if he was a
anything bad to
lib,
say
if
about
he was a
somebody
lib, he
being
wouldn't
at
also
the
be
bar,
licking a boot.
but-
Those are two different things. But
Bootlicker.
Hey, go off.
Bootlicker. Liberal bootlicker.
those are two completely opposing things. But
No, they're not.
Just like don't be a
most
fucking
libs don't
dick
like
to
the military.
bartender.
Or
No, but
cops.
bootlicker means that you'll just do whatever you're told.
No, I mean it means you love the cops and you love the military.
No, bootlicker means that you'll do whatever you're told.
You got the computer. Look it up.
Yeah.
It means that you love the cops in the military for
Yeah.
sure.
Which usually
No, it
goes hand in hand with conservatives, not
Yeah.
libs. But
So like also bleeds into that, but mostly I think it's definitely rooted in a fucking.
An
You're gonna have to urban-
obsequious
you're gonna
or
have to-
overly deferential person.
You're gonna
a
have to-
toady.
you're gonna have to-
sycophant. See, I told you.
You're gonna-
Obedient or attentive
you're gonna have to definitely
to
go
an
to.
excessive or servile degree.
We're
You-
all right, but it definitely.
What are you guys talking about?
You're
It's, I
looking-
mean, the military
you're
might
loo-
have something to do with it, but bootlicker means that you just bow down to authority. That's what
Right.
it means.
Like,
which just goes hand in hand with.
But that guy,
conservative people.
no, but liberal people bow down to authority.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. Well, look at COVID. What do you mean? Look what happened during COVID.
But you're using it in the wrong sense.
I don't think I am at all.
You are. You don't look at Oxford Dictionary because that's going to be a very prestigious website
Bro,
that doesn't have.
bro,
it.
what is slang for bootlicker? Apple polisher, fawner, groveler, truckler, crawler, lackey, sycophant, toady. It means somebody who's just trying to be like, please just let me in with you guys if I do what you tell me to do. It's a fucking liberal trait.
It's okay.
Conservatives are not,
not.
bootlickers because
Why do you think everyone that's out there, all these libs that are out every day at UT supporting Palestine, are calling it all that?
that's bootlicking? Because they're
No,
being
no.
told to. They're being
calling-
told to. They're being told to by
That's
the
why they
fucking
have- that's why they-
Democratic media.
That's why they have all their signs and they're telling people to stop.
Because they're
doing that.
licking boots.
It's not. It's changed over it's changed over the last 10 years. So people that love the military and love the police is what it means.
No, bootlicking means it means you grovel
It
to
hasn't.
authority. It
Since-
means you grovel to authority.
Yeah,
Look
but
it up.
authority
Give
is
me a
like-
different meaning.
Since George Floyd, it's transferred over to anyone that loves police and loves military. That's what it means nowadays.
I've never heard that as what bootlicker means.
It is.
Bootlicker means that you just bow down to authority.
Sound off in the comments what it means.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I've googled it 3 times
I mean,
and
we're
every
both
single one
right. We're
says that
just
it's
like-
me.
Yeah, but
We're
you're also not
all
in tune with
same.
social media. That's the issue.
But bootlicker will always mean that you lick the boots of the people above you.
Right, and who the
That's
people
where the
that,
fucking term
when
comes
there's,
from.
But,
So it means whoever's telling you what to do,
but in
you
this
grovel and lick their boots because you're not in charge. You're
right,
a beta,
but in
you're
this,
a fucking
in these days
below,
and age, in
you're
these
a
days and age, those
servant.
people are the cops in the military. That's what it means. It means cops in the military, not
No.
yes.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
Okay, but
Definitely does.
Definitely doesn't.
I think
I'm
you're
Googling.
both
It's
right.
literally says it right
You're
there.
both
looking at
right.
Oxford
It's just
Dictionary.
Like bootlicker,
Bro,
like
what do you?
fucking
I
who
looked
wears
up
boots?
Oxford.
It's
I
like
looked up
men in
urban. I looked up
uniform.
vocabulary.com. Where's your definition that says they love the military?
I'm telling you.
I mean, dude, I'm not. I get what you're saying.
telling
but
you the phrase has changed
bootlicker
since.
doesn't strictly mean military. Bootlicker means that you will just be a sheep and you will bow down to authority. That's what bootlicker means.
I'm just telling you the phrase has since changed in the last 10 years because I see it every day. All these people that are at these protests and shit every day.
The bootlickers.
The people that are holding those signs against people that support Israel. Yeah,
The bootlickers.
they're the opposite of it apparently in their head.
In your head.
Not in my head. I'm
Not everybody
I'm
else's
pro
head.
Israel, buddy.
You're pro-Israel?
To them, I'm a bootlicker, if anything.
I'm so
pro-Israel.
removed from that situation. I don't know if that makes me like a smart person with rational, normal life and regulated emotions, but I'm so removed from that situation. I just can't. I can't take a stance on something I have no part of. You know, drop me in the middle of like on the front line, and I'll maybe have to start making some decisions. But
I just don't know like what there is that we can even do or like vote on to like affect it. Like obviously, like I want it to be fixed.
well, I tell you
but
what, standing on the highway with a
there's to
sign,
vote for.
probably not doing that much.
If someone would like offer up something to vote for, I could obviously there definitely is something that I could like vote for or something. I just need to look more into it. I'm just an ignorant person. that
But I
doesn't
think
read
social
the
media
news, but-
campaigns are probably our most strong.
You
thing
can't.
right now.
There's nothing you can do about it right now. Anyways, we've been fighting that war for 23 years.
Well,
dude, I
it's
think
actually
it's
been
been,
going
like,
on for like
for, like-
85 years.
Yeah.
85 years, but we've been supporting it,
Yeah.
helping them out for the past 23 years since 2001. We've been sending money over to Israel. I was literally just listening to RFK today. Were you listening to him?
Dude,
That?
I'm
Yeah.
so excited to listen to that. I'm so fucking excited.
Well, you don't listen to it. Don't listen to it because it'll kill you. It'll make you want to kill
Really?
yourself because you can't listen to this guy because he doesn't
I
have a
told her.
voice.
I told her.
That's
I told
exactly
her.
what he
She goes,
said.
"Oh my god, I'm so excited!" Listen, look at.
You don't want to.
No, it was like she was excited. He's on Matt and Shane, and I was like, I love Matt and Shane, and I like RFK, but
it'll make you- also, he's also the fucking.
It's like, I'm sorry, dude. Can you email that to me? Like,
I will say,
I like what you're saying, but I don't like the way that you're saying
I will
it.
say he definitely met with his press team before he went on there because he was definitely tailoring everything he talked about towards the people that are listening to that. Because he's talking about like young people and mental health and like their ability to like get houses and be able to like support mental health.
He was
Which
looking
is
for
not
voters.
something-
He's looking
which-
for voters. For
Exactly,
sure.
that's exactly what he's doing. And he was here in Texas, like trying to get on the ballot. But it's like I could tell the way he was phrasing his answers to that. He definitely, I mean, you could tell he's a pretty smart guy the way he was on there, and he knew who listens to that stuff that he needs to phrase his answers that way. And I was like, because usually he's much crazier than that. And on that today, he was like, oh, he didn't sound that crazy, but he's insane usually.
I mean, that's the only.
But that's what
way
happens when you have a
that-
brain worm. I mean,
He has a brain worm.
Yeah.
he's had a brain worm
I
for
saw
14
that.
years.
And it like ate chunks of his brain. Didn't he just find that
What?
out?
He's known for 14 years, he said.
Oh wow! I
Yeah.
only saw like
What?
literally a fucking
Or
Google
13
headline
years ago or
about it
something.
a
He
couple
said that
years
he's
ago.
known for
The
13 years
worst.
now. But apparently the brain worm has been dead since he found out 13. Yeah, he said he's known for.
What?
He said he's known for like 13 years or something.
But I mean, you know, who doesn't have worms? Am I right, you guys?
Not me.
Parasite
Right.
ate part of his brain.
Yeah, he's insane, bro.
But he's also got a lot of really solid shit to say. You know, a bunch of crazy, interesting shit. And
He's
his
also
whole
got some-
family was assassinated.
He's also got some
Pretty
straight up.
cool
He's also got
shit.
some straight up crazy shit to say.
Yeah, but I mean, like his entire family was literally assassinated by the government. Like that's
all
wild.
of his family?
Two big guys.
Yeah, he's also milking the hell out of it too, to make his entire life. He's complaining about how his six.
Dude, he's married from fucking Cheryl from Curb.
You know what? You know how they found out about it, which is pretty sick actually. His ex-wife that he has, apparently she brought that up in their negotiations to get out of the marriage. He's like, he's crazy actually. He has a brain worm. And then they said that in the court documents, and people were digging into it. And that's how they found out that he had a brain worm. Because she
Dude.
mentioned it, and I was like, damn, that's devious. That's
I
a
bet that
that's one.
pissed him
But
off.
imagine being you're trying to divorce some guy and you bring that up in court. I'm like, that's one
So
devious
you're
bitch.
bringing up
Yeah,
my
that's
worm
the real
now.
bitch ex-wife that all those
that's the-
guys are talking
Yeah.
You
about.
gotta bring up
That's
my
some-
worm.
It's like he's crazy. No, he's not. Oh yeah, listen to this. I was like,
She's
that's
like,
some,
he had something out of his control ruin his life, and that's why I should have more money.
and it
So I
worked
have
out.
a caterpillar
But I was like,
in my head.
think about how fucking devious that is. Like, dude,
Well, it
that's
says
brutal.
that about the same time he learned of the parasite, he said he was also diagnosed with mercury poisoning,
Yeah,
most
they-
likely from ingesting too much fish
Yeah, well,
containing the dangerous metal.
they-
When you go to Iceland, bro, don't eat all the fish soup.
dude, my brother.
Stick to the puffin and the
Shut up.
fucking chocolate
You
dessert
have to,
or
you know,
whatever.
to get mercury poisoning
Passion
like
fruit.
that, you have to eat fish every day for almost 3 years. My brother's professor, she got that because she was eating that's all she did. She eat salmon every day for 3 years. You have to really be eating a lot of fish to get mercury.
Your
poisoning.
brother got that?
His professor that he works with, his at work, they got it, but they ate fish every day for 3 years straight, and his professor, the person he works with, got it, and he was like, dude, you have to eat so much fish to get mercury poisoning. It's insane. So when I heard him say that, I was like, that's either goes hand in hand with it, or that's some cover up, like that guy saying I got mercury poisoning.
Dude, I
But
didn't
look,
know
it
about
said
the
what did it say
fucking-
there? It said 2012, so that's what 12 years ago. So it's like he's known for
Yeah.
he's known for a long time.
Yeah, and he's like super fucking with it, dude. He's on like a
A
million podcasts talking for like 3.5 hours.
my brain, and now I
Okay.
want to
But
be
he's, like,
your
so with
president.
it.
Like,
That's
it's like,
actually-
dude, I'm
He has such
sorry,
incredible
but
arguments.
I
can
thought
you
the-
just
He's the
email it?
best.
Yeah, I
Can you
thought the
really
audio-
just, can you put it in a short form? Can you do somebody else to read your audiobook?
I just watched on
I don't want
subtitles.
him to read his audiobook.
I watched it on
want
subtitles.
I want him and only him.
He won't. He'll be out here in about 2 months. Anyways,
He's got good ideas. I just don't like the way he sounds.
I know, but that's what my brother said too. He's like, he's not like, at least imagine like Obama. Like, you know, when he went up and did his speech, like he had like a very like presidential tone.
My
Like,
fellow Americans.
Yeah, now imagine this guy going, like you can't imagine him.
Yeah,
doing
it's
a
like
speech.
this was like Obama's biggest selling point was he could get on stage and be like, now, you know, and you're like say something
Dude,
profound,
I
whereas
listen to
he'll
him-
be like,
when do you listen to a single word
I'm saying, I listen to Obama speak me to bed at night. That's how good he was. I was like, damn,
For
this guy
sure.
got a voice to him. Sounds
Yeah,
like
man.
MLK, but this guy, he
He
sounds
should
like,
have Obama read his
I
audio.
know, he sounds like a frog when you go outside after a rain. That's what it sounds like, him talking. Just all the
For
frogs.
sure.
That's what he sounds like.
But when do you listen to the current president speak whatsoever? Like, when do you hear any fucking like videos like come up of like
You
our
don't?
president that exists right now speak?
It's
You
way better.
don't.
It's definitely can talk to listen to him way better than fucking.
Dude, I know, and I feel like an asshole saying that, but it's like
It won't matter
at,
anyways.
at a certain point, like some people, it's just like, I'm sorry, dude, but you just don't have the voice, man.
It's fine though. He'll get pushed out here in the next month or two, anyways.
I don't even mind him being around, but yeah, a whole podcast of him talking, it's like it sounds like I'm about to have a stroke. every
I've
time he
listened to
speaks.
so many podcasts with him. I love him.
Well, he's gonna get pushed out in the next month, so don't worry.
By what?
By Trump's
Trump.
team. Yeah.
Yeah. Because people forget that it's an election year.
Yeah.
People forget like in like
He also-
3-4 months is when we're all gonna hate each other.
I'm also
again.
pretty sure he lied about some stats he said today that I'm gonna look up. Now I think about it.
Yeah. What was he talking about?
He was talking about this poll he did. He said most people only do about 1,000 people, and that they did the biggest poll survey ever in the entire world, and that it was for like this election poll they were doing, and it was 26,000 people. And I just wanted to look it up because it's insane for him to say that they did like 26 times the amount of the average president. I was like, I don't believe that.
Here, but feel my muscle right here.
Oh, he's
No,
so
right here.
strong.
Right, feel right here. You touch
So
the top. Like it's
strong.
sticking out right now.
Wow, you're
It's
so
sticking
strong. Big strong
Fuck.
girl.
Fuck.
Yeah. No, it is sticking out a
Fuck,
little
catch
bit.
me at fucking Pizza Planet Fitness,
God damn,
baby.
she be out here pumping iron.
Shit.
Pumping iron.
So fucking firm.
I have a
See-
really strong girlfriend. Tell everybody. Make sure that,
See, he
she's a
says
real
that-
girthy girl. She's real
She's
buff.
fucking
you know?
sticking out, dude.
See, he says that he says he polled 26,000 voters, but the only article that's pulling it up is the one that says rfkforpresident.com. There's no other website reporting that he had pulled 26,000 voters. So I'm like, that seems a bit suspect. That's only his website.
Dude, he's not gonna win, but I still.
He's not gonna even
love
make it. He's
him.
not gonna even be on the ballot.
Why do you love him?
I just like listening to his interviews. He has so much to say, like cool fucking
See-
conspiracy shit to talk about. I love like talking about like all these like corporations and like the fucking pollution and like the dirty business that everybody does. It's so fucking fascinating.
Right, but he'll be dead from a brainworm or something in a couple years.
But there is a worm in his fucking head,
Did they ever get it out?
and he's married
Was
to
dead,
the
so
bitch
they
from
just left it
Curb
in
Your
there.
Enthusiasm.
They just left it in there.
He still has a dead worm in his
I
brain.
believe so. They just left it in there.
So they don't even know if it's a worm.
They said since it never grew, it wasn't a tumor, and
It
had
could
to
be
have been
like a
something
little
else.
CIA agent worming around in
Maybe.
there. They shrunk down. Honey, I Shrunk the CIA agent. Here's your task.
Way to go.
Go dig through his brain.
We're gonna
for a
kill
couple
another
years.
one of the. We're gonna kill another one by.
and then
putting it
that
in
little.
there.
It's like the goldfish in American Dad, but it was like a little worm in fucking Robert Kennedy.
They put him in there. It's like Miss Frizzle from the bus or
He's
whatever.
got fried from all the McDonald's
What's
and
that?
shitty food.
What's that
probably.
when you were a kid, the little bus they shrunk down?
Magic School Bus.
Magic School Bus.
School bus.
They put them in the brain. That's
Yeah.
why.
There's one
Michelle,
where the school bus gets like jizzed out of a penis, like
Whoa.
it's like they did like a whole like reproductive thing.
No, they didn't.
I'm pretty fucking sure.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, and it got
Let me
like
look it up.
jizzed out like into a
Did
woman.
Magic School Bus do a jizz scene? Magic School Bus kids get jizzed on. No, by a
it's by a
fish.
fish.
A fish jizzes on them. So it's not like necessarily any less graphic, but I was going to say there's no way
Let
they
me
put a penis
see.
in there. But a put a penis in there. Ruining your childhood, Magic School Bus edition.
You know what? I actually remember watching this too. Now I think about it. This did happen.
Yep.
Oh my God, they're all in fish eggs. They're all about to get inseminated.
They're about to get. You know what? I do remember this now that I think about it.
Oh my God.
They're about to get cum down?
Yeah, dude, they're gonna get
It's
fucking
happening.
fertilized.
It's happening.
New comments cannot be posted.
Oh,
Votes cannot be
you're gonna get
cast. We can't. They turned off comments.
This is just crazy.
Oh! He
Squish.
splooged on it.
Squish.
Do you hear him? He goes, "Is this some sort of car wash?"
It's jizz.
Oh, it's fucking jizz. Baby, that's insane. For
You
those
know what?
listening at home,
I do remember that.
there's a bunch of cartoon children in fish eggs with white semen liquid being poured all over
I
them.
do remember that.
That
from
just
Magic
came
School Bus
out of the
now.
side of a fish.
Magic Squash rolled.
Yeah, to me, Miss Frizzle is like your spirit animal, babe.
Miss Frizzle.
Love that.
Yeah, I look at you and I
Do you
see
think Miss Frizzle is down to Rizzle?
What's Rizzle?
Yeah.
I don't know. She's down to get rizzed up, right?
You got some
Riz.
Riz, bro.
I'm gonna rizz up Miss Frizz.
She's got some
Major,
Riz,
dude.
you know, but Matt's got some Riz.
What's up, Miss Frizz? You wanna go create some science in that
Yeah.
back room over there?
What you doing on Thursday, girl?
You wanna go figure out the miracle of life back there,
How
huh?
you doing? I saw your episode about the fish, and I
I
was
could be
just
your
saying
salmon.
we could do a whole nother documentary about real life, girl.
I could be your
what you
salmon
do-
swim up your stream.
Yeah, girl, you could be the bear, you know.
Ooh, eat me up. Skin me, girl.
If I ever wrote an autobiography, I would want to name it "I'd Rather Be the Salmon." I've always thought that
Why?
because they swim upstream and like if you
You
watch
get eaten though by bears.
No, but if you watch live streams of salmon, they're just jumping, trying to get up the stream, and they fall back, and maybe they get eaten by a bear. But their whole goal is to get upstream to safety. And it's like, you watch the bears, they're just standing there all day going...
I'm pretty sure salmon swim upstream to have sex is what it's for.
Well, yeah, but the whole
Salmon are
idea is that they go
wild. What an
through...
insane existence.
It's such
Put
a
shit
struggle.
Under the stick. They have to just do that shit journey their whole fucking
But that's
life.
what I'm saying is like, so that journey... And then you watch the bears' perspective, they're just sitting in water, just like lazily, like, oh, I got one, you know, like they're not doing shit. They're just trying to stop the salmon from
Yeah, have you seen
achieving
that?
their
Have you
life.
seen that?
So I'd rather be the fucking salmon than a goddamn lazy bear standing around with
Yeah,
everything handed to
they
him,
swim
fish
up-
swimming into his fucking
They swim
hand.
strange so they can come on the eggs. That's what it's for. Just like
Yeah,
we just
I'd
watched.
rather be the salmon, bro.
But you know what? Have you seen that video of the bear when he catches a salmon coming upstream? He just catches it and he just rips off all of its skin while it's still alive and just throws it back in the water and the fish is still alive. And I was like, bro, that's gotta be so painful. Yeah, that's brutal, dude. I was like, you really want to be the salmon? Because that sounds brutal.
Dude,
Yeah, honestly,
the-
I'd rather take that risk, bro.
Dude, this past entire
I'm gonna
salmon
eat your ass if
season,
you're a
I'd rather
salmon. I'm
take
eating
that
your ass.
risk.
You're gonna taste like shit.
the fucking National Geographic, whatever,
Pause.
they
You
have
just say
a
this
live stream.
our last salmon season?
Yeah, dude. They
Our
have a,
last salmon season? Like you
I
really?
don't know. The world,
gotta pee.
Alaska's last fucking season of like bear catching salmon. Fucking, we had that bitch on live stream on our TV like the entire time because we left it on for the animals whenever we would leave a house, and it was just on all the time. We were just like staring at bears, fucking looking at salmon.
Yeah, but have you ever seen Fat Bear Season?
before they like hibernate?
Yeah, right
They're
before
big
when
fat boys.
they have all the cameras of them eating 24/7, they're trying to get real fat, and right before they go to bed.
Love it. No,
you
I
see,
have not
you
seen
see,
that.
they have all these cameras of them. I don't know, all the game cameras, and they're getting all fat as hell right before they go out.
Don't they eat a bunch of like mud and gross shit so their butt gets all plugged up so they don't like poop themselves?
They could, but also I found out that bears don't actually sleep the whole time. They wake up throughout the day, every day during hibernation, and they toss around for a little bit and then go back to bed. But it's like they don't just sleep like
Is it
like for 3
during?
days straight.
Is it during wintertime?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
But they still wake up throughout the day and like they go through the cave and do stuff. They don't just sleep the whole time.
Yeah, they just get really fat so they don't have to go outside
Yeah,
as
exactly,
much.
because it's just so cold
Of course,
and
that
hard to
totally
find
makes
food.
Sense.
They're like Ronnie.
Why wouldn't they teach us more about bear hibernation in school? You know what I mean?
They're
That's
like Ronnie right here.
that's all I really want to
He's
know
fanning
about.
himself up so if he ever gets lost, he
Rhonda.
can be lost for days without food.
Always hibernating. He said just in case. Just in case.
you ever get lost, you can be nice
Just in case.
He's just so excited that we let him in here.
Ooh.
Go Romulus.
Ronnie, the love of my fucking life.
Haters. You hate to hear that yet, huh?
Fuck,
No.
I love that dog.
He came first.
God
I
damn.
always come last.
obsessed. Hiya! God damn, you're handsome. Who the hell is this handsome boy? Come on, bud. Oh, God, you're so fucking heavy. It's my best friend, Ron. He's a good boy, and he likes to speak into a microphone. Let him hear it.
Ron, say something. Say something. Say something. Arr. 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 Say something, Ron. Say something. Arr. He's like, dude, no, I'm just happy to be here.
I'm sniffing right in his ear. I'm nasty.
Just happy to be alive right now. Stinko. Rondo. We can hear you breathing.
I was hoping he would squeak into it or something. Or do a
He's just happy to be in Mom's arms. He's like, yeah, girl, yeah.
That is my face.
Yeah.
Oh my God, do you remember fucking Chewy pushed him out of your lap?
Mm-mm.
It was an accident, but it was funny. He was trying to get your attention and he just shoved fucking... Ronnie was like being so sweet. He had like, your legs are spread and he had both of his legs and both of his like arms on either leg, so he was real sprawled, but he was balanced. And he just tried to get your attention, shoved your legs, you weren't paying attention
Well,
to him.
okay, so what I want to do, Matt, I want to end this, but I have an idea. You know, have you ever seen Beer Fest?
Yeah. What
You
about
know how they do the strikeout?
elaborate.
It's like when you take a hit, you do a shot, you chug your beer, and then you blow out the smoke.
Uh-huh.
So I want to do an alteration of that, where instead of a shot and a beer and a hit of weed, it's a vape hit, a shotgun White Claw, and then a smack of that fucking smelling salt. But I'm wondering what should be the order. What's the best order?
You hit that smelling salt first.
That sounds difficult.
No way.
Then the
That
vape
seems
hit.
like that should be at the end.
But yeah, but you only have 3 instead of 4, so you might as well make it a little
No,
bit harder.
it's 3. It's 3. They're both 3.
But
I'm saying if I do vape, hold it in, chug the beer, and then hit the smelling salt, I think that's the best.
What about
Hey.
the weed vape?
He's like,
I'm not gonna do it.
What weed vape?
Garrett doesn't do drugs.
The
He's gonna do that. Then
Delta
he's gonna rip a
vape.
big line of blow right here.
No, it's that fake schmandler or whatever you call it. What's that stuff called? Will you
Bees
hit
and
me a
cocks.
White Claw and the smelling salts? This might be famous last words.
Ronnie oinked. I hope that.
What do you want, the line cocaine right here? Whoa!
Jesus.
He already spilled half on the floor. You need a second one?
That was the greatest
How did I spill
sound.
any? It's on camera.
It sounded pretty good. It sounded like a champagne.
It's on camera.
It
Okay.
squirted on your computer monitor.
That's fine.
Where? I don't see any.
No, that one, the big one.
Oh, that drop right there. Look at it. Go. Oh, okay.
Michelle,
Now
do
I am
you know
scared.
what boho interior is? That style?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I think it's gay.
Yeah, I think it's kind of gay too.
Okay.
Someone told me I should do that to my house, and I was like, I like some of it.
Was it a girl
Yeah.
who sucked?
She's
Maddie.
kinda hot.
I
Maddie,
bet she was hot.
Will you open the smelling salts for me?
And I was like, ah.
Anybody that describes anything as like boho is fucking not cool.
I mean, it's kind of what you have going on.
No, it's not. We have a very... It's disheveled.
Yeah.
There's no organization.
Oh! Oh!
I'm a garbage person.
Oh! It really does feel like drowning.
Oh,
Oh!
Oh, no.
Did you just spill smelling salts?
no, I spilled the White Claw.
Why did
It's
you use the
on
coaster to wipe it up?
carpet.
Because it's made for it.
No, it's not. It's a fucking... It's a burlap sack coaster.
Exactly. Chaos all at the end.
Oh my gosh. All right, well now we need to clean everything up. So I'm gonna fucking end it here. But thanks everybody for listening. Shout out to Matt, shout out to Ron, shout out to Michelle. And go fuck yourselves, you know?
Wait, don't forget to plug your social media. You have like 300 followers.
Not even close, bro.
At Garrett Wayne. Instagram.
Follow, find.